Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats. Where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell! Give 'em a hand! And let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town, of New York town.
What's up, Mets fans? How's everybody doing? Thank you all so much for being here. Mets fans, what is up, guys? How's everybody doing today? We're in for another awesome stream between the Nats and the Mets. Stroman's on the mound. Lester gets his first start in a Nationals uniform, I believe. Looking forward to today's game. So thank you all so much again for being here, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Ghostway, Jonathan, how's it going, buddy? Again, thank you all so much for being here. Bear with me as I'm just starting to get prepped and set up and everything. Mars, again, thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Mets came out with their new statement on tickets, how they'll be doing 20% capacity. So I'm also just trying to figure out right now exactly if I'm going to actually be able to go or not, because I ordered tickets for multiple games within the first 2 weeks of April. So I just want to know if I'm still going to be able to go to those or not. So that's what I'm just bearing with at the moment. But Chris, how's it going, buddy? Let's time Francisco Lindor. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Yeah. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, buddy? Again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. This is going to be an awesome stream today. The game is televised, in case you didn't know. So you guys can follow along either through SNY or however you'd be watching the game or chiming in. Or if you're just chiming in through the stream as I get my play-by-play, that's perfectly fine too. Again, I really appreciate you all being here. So make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you're just coming in. And yeah, just bear with me as I'm just getting set up right now. Is Carrasco pitching? He pitched a 20 pitch simulated game today. I don't know when he will actually be pitching next. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Hopefully he's ready for opening day, though. I think he will be, but again, only time will tell. So again, thank you all so much, everyone, just chiming in. I appreciate it. Kim Jong Trump, that's funny, but again, you get your warning. You get your warning. I'll kick you if you keep up that nonsense with the LOL Mets. What's up, Rory? What's up, Michael? How's it going, buddy? Happy to have you here. All right, guys. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm going to post this now on Twitter too. But who's excited for today's game? Yeah, Lucchesi looked great. I 100% agree. I thought Lucchesi looked really good. Where's the bunny? The bunny is just chilling out right now. Yeah. Yeah. No bunny will be featured today, but she's chilling out. She's doing all right. And yeah, today's lineup isn't filled with starters. Stroman is on the mound, as we know, but outside of that, there isn't too much going on there. I'll enlighten you guys on the lineup once again here shortly. But just bear with me 1 second as I get this posted for everyone on social media. Am I going to get a black jersey when they come out for sure? I already have one, a Piazza one. It's an unofficial one though, because obviously they don't have the black ones around right now. But yeah, I definitely intend to get a black one, hopefully as when they come out with new ones. Hoping Lester will pitch Woladay for the Nats. Oh yeah, of course. I would assume you'd feel that way, David, as a Nats fan, right? First start of spring after the thyroid surgery. That's a good point. I forgot about his surgery. Yeah, I was wondering, why is this his first start? So I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, I'm wishing him the best. I hope that's going to be a good game all around. I'm looking forward to it. No, I'm very much looking forward to it. Keith Hernandez was saying he thinks the extension won't come before the season. That makes me a little nervous, but we will see, I guess. Again, yeah, his opinion is, obviously more intelligent than ours as fans. I think we can agree, but we'll see what happens. I've been under the firm belief that will get done before the season, because I really don't understand what the Mets will be doing if they're going to, have that uncertainty going into the year. It's not going to benefit anyone. There's nothing on the back of my jersey, Nate. It's just one of those, simple it's a like shirt jersey kind of thing. It's just a nice Mets jersey design. It's not, doesn't have a player on it though. It's not like an official one or anything. What up, Rory? What's up, Andrew? Happy to have you here, buddy. Appreciate you chiming in. Also, guys, for anyone chiming in, Edgar, how's it going, my man? Appreciate you being here. For everyone chiming in, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Nelson, how's it going? I want to know your thoughts, though, guys, just for like the 30 or so that we have in here. What are your thoughts on the ticket plan? Do any of you guys have insight on the ticket plan now that we have? It's solidified that 20% will be allowed to start the season. How it affects people who already bought tickets. If you have any better insight than what I do and from what I read, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. No, you don't have to get a shot, Ryan. You either get a shot or you get a test. I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about if people actually know, for people who actually bought tickets already, if they're still going to be good to go, because I know that they're changing the seating. That's my only thing that I'm concerned about. If because of that, if that hurts the tickets that I bought, and if I have to get them refunded. How is the sizing for the Lindor jersey you have? It's fantastic, Gustavo. It's perfect. I think that I actually have that as a size small because I'm not big in stature, and it fits me perfectly. I think it's small. It's a smaller medium. I'll actually check in a second, but regardless, it fits me really well. I know that much. Trying to find my old picture. Hi, in the chat, watching from work again in the UK, dude. Glad to be here. Awesome, Darren. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. And let's go Mets indeed. Yes, absolutely. Again, this is going to be an awesome game today. I'll read off the lineup to you guys for anyone that's just chiming in. But and then we'll just get rolling. The game will be starting off within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a good game for the Mets. Whether they win or not, I don't know, because I know that there's more starters out for the Nationals than the Mets today. But Nimmo's leaning off again. Then you're followed by Pilar, Davis, McCann, VR, Yorme, Amor Jr., Drury, Nito. So Nito's back. I'm glad because I know he was hurt for a little bit. And now Stroman on the bump. Am I concerned Lindor not being signed? Yeah, if Lindor isn't signed once the season starts, I will be fairly concerned. Yes, there's absolutely no reason to not get that extension done prior to the season, unless he's the one who is preventing it because he wants to get a better feel with the team. But that completely contradicts him saying that he needs to get extended prior to the season or he hits free agency. Oh, and also shout out to you, Blacklist Outdoors. Expect a big shout out in a video that I'll have out later today, hopefully. I got this. I'm drinking out of it as we speak. So again, shout out to Blacklist Outdoors. Him and his wife just made this amazing custom tumbler. I show it again in my video, so I won't do it too long, but just take a look at this, guys. Seriously, huge shout out to you, my man. I'm just at a loss for words. Seriously, thank you so much. I never would have expected something like this. And it's literally the coolest thing. I'm going to be drinking out of this thing every single day while I'm working on my work here on the channel. It has my own logo on there. It's hard to see from my lighting, but see, this thing is just nuts. A lot of time and effort went into this. You can tell. So yeah, expect a shout out in the video that I'll have up later today, my man. So seriously, thank you so much. I can't get over that. And Nate, I did not see your channel. I tried looking it up, but there are like a million people with your channel name, so I wasn't able to find it. What I'll have to do, I guess, is after a stream or something, is I'll try to have to click a button that can reroute me to your channel. Or if you comment on one of my videos, that would probably be if you comment on this video, Nate, on this stream, once the stream's done, I'll actually be able to be rerouted to your channel then to subscribe. So I'll check it out then. Rangers game was crazy. I know. That was insane. Not seriously. Yeah, no, that game was nuts. What a game by the Rangers. But again, we're going to talk about the Mets right now, though. Wardy, what's up, Dave? How's it going, buddy? Again, we're just getting set for today's stream. I'll be sharing my play-by-play as I usually do, and then we'll get going. So it looks like we're going to have Ron Darling and Wayne Randazzo here today doing the play-by-play for SNY. That's interesting, I guess, because Gary's probably covering more basketball and Keith just has a day off, I'd imagine. But that's fine, though. I don't have an issue with either of them. It just, I miss Cohen. I think we all do. Warrior, what's up, bro? What's up, Mauricio? Happy to have you here, my guy. Really appreciate it. And again, guys, thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot. Stroman is on the bump, taking the mound against Lester today. So this should be a fun game, fun stream. Hopefully the Mets come out with a victory. They don't have all their stars in, though, so it won't be all that surprising if they lose. What's up, Warrior? What's up, Luke? How's it going? Did they release the lineup? Yes, they did, Dave. Yep, the lineup is as follows. Nimmo, Pilar, Davis, McCann, VR, Guillorme, Amora Jr., Drury, and Nito. So I'm glad Nito's back in the lineup because I know he's been hurt for the past week plus. Oh, great. I really hope I don't get my tickets refunded. That's going to suck. Yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm just stressing a little bit because I bought a bunch of tickets for the first 2 weeks of April to go to Mets games. And now a lot of them looks like refunds might be coming out because they're changing the ticket structure for like how you buy them. So I just really, really hope I don't get all refunded and have to buy them again because obviously then it might lose your chances of even getting the tickets that you originally got. So we'll see what happens. But that's currently just what I'm thinking about outside of getting ready for today's game. Score predictions, I'm not going to predict. I'm going to just let this one roll because this is a spring training game. Oh, of course. Yeah. If the Mets don't make playoffs this year in any capacity, it's a disappointment. There's no doubt. They have expectations this year. We all know that. No, it's not a terrible lineup. I'm just saying not all their starters are in. I think my tickets might get refunded too. Again, I don't know. It varies, it's saying, on which tickets are going to get refunded and which aren't. It said your tickets may be affected. I didn't buy mine through the MLB. I bought mine through like SeatGeek, I think. So I don't know if that helps or lessens my chances of getting them or not. So that is currently what I'm concerned with. I'm predicting DeGrom will pitch a no-hitter this season. Oh, knock on wood. But yeah, I guess we'll see. And Blacklist Outdoors, did you hear me when I talked about the tumbler you sent me? I'm not sure if you said anything. Steve Conera makes Mets a treat in the NL. Oh, of course. What's up, Ghostway? How's it going, buddy? Again, thank you all so much for chiming in. I really do appreciate it. And I'm very much looking forward to today's game. I bought mine through MLB and I bought one of the first tickets. That's good, Dave. I just wonder if you're actually going to get them or not. Because all I'm concerned about at the moment outside of this game starting is whether or not my tickets will be valid. So that's the biggest thing. Will the Mets extend a bench player? What do you mean by extend, Machias? What do you actually extend a contract? If that's what you're saying, I mean they can, but who are you referring to? Glad you like it, bro. You're my favorite sportscaster. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, my man. Again, I appreciate you. Expect a shout out in a video that I should have up later today, as long as I get it edited in time before I'm live again on Mets Media's channel. So again, thank you so much. I absolutely love the thing, and shout out to your wife too, because it just literally, I never would have expected something like this. You blew me away when I got it. I was like, what could this be? I literally had no clue. So I was pleasantly surprised. Thank you so much. We need Wardy merch. Don't worry, Darren. Wardy merch will be coming. Don't you worry. Once I get that finalized, I'll make sure to update you guys and let you know. Can you see a tour of my house? No, you cannot, Nate, but I appreciate you asking. Lindor need to be extended. I 100% agree. 100% agree. And again, thank you all so much, Mets fans, for chiming in. We're getting started in just around 4 minutes. This game should get rolling. We'll be doing our play-by-play and all that fun stuff. So this game should hopefully be picking up within the next couple minutes, and then we'll be rolling from there. Guess who? It's Elliot. That's who. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Shout out Elliot, and I apologize for the lag, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. Lag normally happens when the scoreboard originally adjusts itself. So just bear with me a second, guys. Come on. Should be good here in a second. Mets Nation is here. Yes, Elliot. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. And again, thank you all so much, Mets and baseball fans, for chiming in. It means a lot. Scoreboard is deciding to go stupid on me. So I think I actually might need to change my scoreboard quick. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to lag for a minute, but just because I'm editing the scoreboard. So just bear with me 1 second. Again, guys, just bear with me 1 second. All right, I think we'll be good. Again, I apologize for the lag, guys. I'm just getting this all fixed up. All right, I think this is scoreboard's looking good now. Going to minimize that. All right, perfect. It's not laggy? Oh, well, that's good. I thought it would be laggy. Well, regardless, I think we're all fixed up now. So again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. Play-by-play will be starting up in a second from me. And yeah, Wardy, you bought your jersey through MLB store. The Lindor one, yes. Yes, I did. Got it for $100 a couple months ago. What third baseman is the Mets most likely to get? Well, at this currently, no one right now, because unless they give me a reason to believe otherwise. That's something that we could address going down the road. But I will be talking about third base in a video that should hopefully be coming out today, as long as I get it edited in time. And Timothy, what's up, my man? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for chiming in. And again, thank you all so much, Mets fans, for chiming in. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It should be a fun one. Lineup is boring as hell today. I mean, it's not as exciting, but at the same time, these are guys that you want to pay attention to, because especially the bench pieces, these are ones that you need to keep an eye on. And the pitching might be very solid today. Stroman's on the bump. I don't know who is going after Stroman, however, so I'll look that up right now. Because I know Stroman's pitching. I just don't know who's coming after Stroman. Giants getting Kenny Holiday. I'm predicting it. Yeah, it seems like he might be going there. Good for the Blue Men if they get him. Yo, Tyler, what's up? Of course I remember you, Shy. Come on. I always remember you. Appreciate you chiming in. Like my earrings. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Watch your Ranger video. I hope you liked it, William. Nimmo lean off. Yep. I expect another good day from Nimmo, hopefully. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was anything outside of... Yeah, I don't know who else is going to be pitching today besides Stroman. I am not seeing anything currently. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But the Nationals lineup today is deeper. You got Robles, Soto, Turner, Bell, Schwarber, Avila, Cubum, Garcia, Hernandez. So that's not too far off from how they're going to be starting the season. Especially that top of the order is very stacked for the Nats. So this is going to be a fun game, guys. I hope you were enjoying, and we're going to be getting underway here momentarily. Gourmet is making you not want to look for a third baseman. Sounds like you might enjoy my video that I'll have out later today, David. That's for sure. Who I like better, Griffey Jr. or I hate A-Rod. Griffey Jr. in second. Want to see Stroh versus Soto? Well, luckily for you, William, that's exactly what you're going to see today. More than once, I'd imagine. Oh, nice. The Mets are wearing their St. Patty's Day caps again. Probably because they weren't televised yesterday, and they're like, you know what? We'll wear them again today to show you guys. That's my guess. First pitch to Robles is up high. Fastball misses up and in, and is currently 1-0 on the count. All right, can't imagine what the news would be like if A-Rod was the owner. Yeah, luckily he's not. All right, second pitch is going to be a fastball right down the lane. It's 1-1 now on the count to Robles. And again, thank you, Mets and baseball fans, for chiming in. I appreciate it. Smash that like and subscribe button. For short-term goals, 100 likes, of course. So make sure to hit those buttons if you haven't. It is always appreciated. Next pitch is going to be a breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2 now on the count. Yes, it is pronounced Aroyd. You're correct. They need better TV coverage for spring next year. I mean, yes, I agree. They're not covering any games that are away. That's why. The pitch, and that's down in the dirt, and that's going to be 2-2 now on the count. Any website to watch the game for free? Not to my knowledge. Honestly, not to my knowledge. You'd have to do your due diligence and try to find one, I guess. The pitch, and that is going to be there. And for a strike three, caught looking backwards. K hype in the chat, guys. Stroman, first batter up. Robles, 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first. Great to see. So very happy about that. Get the backwards K hype in the chat. As always, a good strikeout there, right around the knees. Let's talk about the Rangers last night for a second. We can do that in between innings. How about that, Menzer? We'll do that. Soto, first pitch strike down the lane. Juan Soto, who's one of the best hitters in all baseball, and I'm sure he will have his fair share of hits against the Mets this year because it's inevitable against this guy. We'll see how he does here against Stroman, though. 0-1 currently on the count. And the pitch. And that's going to be right in, but just misses the inside corner. 1-1 on the count. Soto going yard. I hope not. I hope not. I hate Soto. Yeah, he's definitely a guy you love to hate as a Mets fan. But I respect him. He's a little cocky, but he backs it up. So it's like, you can't do anything about it. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. And 93 is the fastest we've seen Stroman pitch thus far today. 1-2 on the count. Wardy, with your permission, my wife asked if she could use a small video clip with you and the Tumblr. Oh, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, I'm going to be posting it in a video later today, so you guys can check that out if you like. If you like that, great. If you want something a little bit more, if you want something different, just let me know. So my next suggestion will be, I'm trying to think. I can give you my email if you would like. We can do something along those lines. Okay, and there's going to be a chopper to Soto, and it is just, oh, there you go, J.D. Davis. Granted, I know it was a chopper, but J.D. gets the error there, and just like that, Soto is on. So J.D. Davis is a guy I'm going to be talking about in today's video that you're going to be seeing later on today for anyone that's interested. So stay tuned. This is exactly what we will be talking about. I don't know what JD was trying to do there. He had his hand almost on top like this on the ball. Wasn't necessarily the smartest move. So again, I know it was a slow chopper, but still. It will be a topic of discussion today. Well, let's put it that way. And the pitch to Turner now, and that's going to be fastball right down the lane. Is currently 0-1 on the count. But yeah, again, Blacklist Outdoors, thank you so much. Shout out to your wife. Tell her I said thank you kindly. But yeah, we can definitely do something in a small clip if my video is not necessarily what you're looking for. Just let me know, and then I'll make a small clip happen. Absolutely. Okay, here's a pitch. And that's going to be down and in. 1-1 now on the count. Stroman misses there. I'm trying to think what pitch that was for Stroman. I don't know if that was his split change by chance that he's been toying with. I honestly don't know. So we'll have to see. Next pitch for Stroh. That's down and in again. Going to be 2-1 now on the count. No, the earth is crumbling. JD made an error. Get him out of baseball. Jeez. No. The earth is not crumbling that JD made an error. No one's saying that. But people are concerned about his defense because it's been an issue. We can all agree on that. Stroman gets a nice fastball right down the lane. Turner swings through it. 2-2 now on the count. I think Turner can hit further down than leadoff long term for us. Yeah, I mean, if he definitely becomes a guy that has more pop in his bat, that becomes less of a consistent guy as he does more of a like, okay, we're talking 30 bombs, 100 home runs, pushing upwards of that. I could see that. And I meant 100 RBIs, not 100 bombs. I don't know if I said that by accident. All right, 2-2 currently on the count here to Turner in the top of the first. 14 pitches in for Stroh. He's getting ready to set for his 15th. And the pitch. And Turner's going to ground right into a double play, and that is going to end the inning, folks. So just like that, a quick inning for Stroman. He gets one runner on, but outside of that, things have been very solid. So it was due to an error from J.D. Davis to start things off here in the first, and just like that, the Mets head to the bottom of the first, where John Lester will be on the bump for his first ever appearance in a Washington Nationals uniform. It's going to look very bizarre. It's going to take a little bit getting used to, but we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to this and the rest of the remainder of today's game. I said 30 bombs, 100 home runs. That's what I thought I said. But again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're a Mets fan like me or a baseball fan and you're enjoying this content and you're looking forward to more Mets content in particular going forward, please consider smashing that subscribe button. We're trying to get a 6K subs by opening day. It's definitely a goal, so please help us get there. If you're interested, smash that like button too, as we're trying to get to 100 likes by the end of the day. So by the end of the stream, I should say. So again, thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate it. What do I think about Lester this late in his career? I think Lester will be solid, but there's still concerns with him, with his longevity. He's not a guy you should be expecting to go on in games at this point. He'll probably be right around a 5-6 inning guy. Lester isn't like Scherzer, if you will, or like Scherzer, who Mad Max is pushing 40 now. I believe he's 37 currently, and he still acts like he's 27. He still has that snarl on the mound and is willing to go a full 9 innings like no tomorrow, as long as he's willing to do it. And more often than not, he has that drive to do it. Lester's a different story. Age is definitely a factor into him. He's definitely a guy that's going to be more precise with his off-speed stuff than he will be with the heater that Scherzer still brings. And Scherzer has a nasty slider. We know this. So I think Lester's going to be solid, but he's still a question mark coming off of his thyroid surgery he just had. And, he's just a guy that is a little bit up in the air. I don't know exactly how much he's going to bring to the Nationals this year, but he still should be a solid, more so back of the rotation starter for them. My biggest concern with the Nationals this year for their sake is how are they going to do versus, with Strasburg, who I don't know what the status is with him, but I know it looks like that he was injured the past week. Scherzer, how long is he going to stay healthy? Corbin, what kind of season is he going to have? Because they have a 3-head monster right there. So it's just up to them and making sure that they can stay healthy, and they will have success. There's no doubt. That top 3 can get you very far in the season. It's just a matter of really staying on the mound at the end of the day. But Lester getting set for his first pitch against Brandon Nimmo. And here we go. And it's going to be a called strike there. 0-1 on the count. I think that was Lester's fastball. Sitting at 87 miles per hour. And he brings experience. Of course he does. Of course. 3 World Series, 5-time All-Star. Pretty solid. Minor calf issue right now. We need to throw those 3 guys to stay healthy to stand a chance. 100%. Yeah. This is not a division where you can risk having one of those 3 out for any significant period of time without having a very solid replacement this season in particular. This division is not getting any easier. It's the hardest in baseball. All right, 0-2 on the count in Nimmo, though. Lester sets the pitch, and it's going to be down and away. Misses there. 1-2 on the count. Hitting 90 miles per hour that time on the fastball. You're calling 1 extra base hit for Nimmo today? Awesome. I'll take that. Again, guys, thank you all so much for chiming in. We're just getting started in today's stream. Smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Lester sets with the pitch, and that's going to just miss the outside corner there with the slider, it looks like. 2-2 now on the count. Again, I might be reading Lester a little bit wrong because 1, he's a lefty, and 2, his windup from Hamsing is a little deceptive, so it's hard to tell. It's not like he has a huge hanging breaking ball that is clear as day, at least from what I'm seeing. So, all right, there you go. And Nimmo is going to ground out right to Lester, and that is going to be 1 away. So, little chopper there to Lester, and he gets his first out and his first ever appearance with the Nationals here against Nimmo. You think we sticking with JD at third for the season? As of now, yes. But just all I can say, Mauricio, is stay tuned because I have a video regarding JD in third in particular that'll be out later today. Hey, Rory, you seem like your favorite player is Chase Utley. Ravi, I'm literally gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. I can only take your jokes so long. It's nothing personal, but stop it. You can quote me on it, Rory, and if he doesn't, you can blame me for this lack of success. Okay, Pilar at the plate, first pitch. And swings right through that fastball at 89 miles per hour. It's 0-1 now on the count. Here we go. Sets the pitch. And Pilar swings through that breaking ball there. 0-2 now on the count. Lester's pretty quick, I must say, with how he sets. There isn't a whole lot of lollygagging. He just wants to throw at you right away. Sorry, just strike 2, Ravi. All right, the pitch. And that's going to be flied out to right, and that is going to be out if Bell gets it. He won't, though. And, yeah, Bell read that wrong. A little backtrack there. So that's a foul ball to the first baseline. Still 0-2 here on the count. Hey, Worry, they still bringing up Trout in every video you do? They weren't until now, Mauricio. Not until you brought him up. Yeah, wind is blowing. You can tell. Again, guys, 0-2 here on the count. Lester's thrown 8 pitches thus far. Game set now for pitch number 9. Here it comes. And strike 3. Pilar swings right through that breaking ball. And that is going to be now 2 away here. Back-to-back strikeouts. I mean, pardon me, that's Lester's first strikeout of the day, but back-to-back outs here to start things off in the bottom of the first. Okay, 0-1 on the count there now to JD Davis. Speak of the devil that we talked about playing in this game. Your Saddle Lindor's not playing. It's okay. He'll probably be playing tomorrow, I'd imagine. All right, big swing and miss there from JD, and just like that, 0-2 quickly. Lester's looking strong early here with his breaking stuff. Hey, Nardo, if you've actually been following along, that you know that we don't show the game here. I do play-by-play, and we interact in the chat. So you can literally just deuce this out of here. Don't got time for your nonsense. Okay, here we go. The next pitch by Lester here. That's going to be down and away. 1-2 on the count now. Lester looks good. Yeah, of course, it's still early, but yeah, I agree. He has his stuff looking commanded early. Okay, and Lester misses there again. It looks like with the slider, 2-2 on the count. Polar Bear looking good. I know. And guys, stay tuned because I will be live after today's game on Mets Media's channel. Richie, you guys know him probably by now where we do our weekly Mets talk segment. We didn't last week because we were too busy, but we'll be on his channel at 5 p.m. Eastern time talking about Lindor, Alonso, how hot they're starting to be in spring training, and so much more with the extension chalk. Everything that you need to know about spring training will be going live on his channel at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will put it actually in the description down below once we get into the end of the first year. Okay, full count now to J.D. Davis and the pitch. And Davis just foul tips that one. So the at-bat stays alive. What's up, Rory? How's it going, Sal? Appreciate you being here, my guy. Really does mean a lot. Appreciate all you Mets and baseball fans being here as always. How am I watching the game? I'm watching through SNY Tyler. That's how I'm watching it. You think Noah is going to be good this year when he comes back? Yes, I do, Nico. He topped out at 96 today. He's not 100%, obviously, but yeah, I think Syndergaard is going to be very solid for the Mets this year once he's back. I really think he's going to bounce back well from Tommy John. I just have that feeling. And J.D. Davis's walks, something that I've talked about plenty. I actually talk about it in my video I will have up later today. While the defense is still struggling at times, he has been a walks machine. I'm almost certain he leads the Mets in walks among all players this year in spring training. So that's pretty solid. So coming back from an 0-2 count like that, I will take that any day of the week. JD trying to be Yorm. No, JD's been good with walks all spring. Dom Smith is the X factor this year. He has so much Barry Bonds in him. Sweet swing. Oh, I agree, Jose. I think it's going to be a great year for Dom. Hopefully he heals up well because I know he has a sore wrist currently. What's up, guys? What's up, Jericho? And James McCann. McCannon, as we like to call him, is currently at the plate. So Lester gets set. He's thrown 16 pitches thus far. Here we go. Lester now with the pitch. And McCann flies on one out. Oh, that's going deep to right field, but it looks like that's... Oh, nice! There you go. It's missed by Soto. And just like that, J.D. Davis gets home, and McCann gets in there with a standing double. Let's go, baby. You'll love to see it. A hype in the chat for my man, James McCann. He's my favorite acquisition in the offseason outside of Lindor. Literally been a fan of him for numerous years now since he started with the White Sox after being I believe, was he waived or non-tendered from the Tigers? And McCann, great stuff there. I didn't think that was going to get as deep as it did. But McCann really got that with the end of his barrel. Love to see it. Opposite field power. And J.D. Davis gets home easy all the way from first to home. And McCann's in there with a standing double. And just like that, the Mets are up 1-0, folks. So hype in the chat as always, guys. Mets get the lead early, and you'll love to see it. And now Jonathan VR with a very, very aggressive little bit of a stance there. Oh, VR just ripped one, but that goes foul. But he had a lot of juice on that bad boy. Yes, 100% agree. Soto's only flaw is his defense. You would know, David, especially as an Astros fan. That's luckily for him, though, he can make up for it with his bat. We all know this. He's one of those guys where it really doesn't matter if he's more one-dimensional because of just how strong offensively he is. When you're one of the best hitters in the league, you can handle not being too great defensively. 1-1 on the count out of VR. McCann on second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Mets up 1-0. Where's the game? It's on SNY, or if you have the MLB package, you can watch it through there. What we do here on the streams is I share my own play-by-play and I interact with the chat. I'm not allowed to show the game in case you're wondering for copyright reasons. So here's a pitch by Lester. And VR just fouls that one off to the third baseline. 1-2 on the count still. What's up with my boy McNeil? I noticed he put a little bulk on. Hopefully that isn't the problem. McNeil wants, in my mind, I think McNeil wants to be more of a home run guy than he should be. So yeah, that's my opinion. I think he's getting a little jealous by Pete. But I think McNeil's going to have a fine year. I just hope that he isn't too streaky. That's all. VR fouls that one off. Just foul there on the third baseline again. Still 1-2 on the count. But I think McNeil's going to be fine. He just needs to make sure that he is through and through a contact hitter that should be at least 300 throughout the entire season. So he just needs to make sure that he avoids those slumps where he said to himself that if he's not hitting too great, that he doesn't have a slump of a week going, 200, then the next week 400. It should be a nice balance more often than not around 300 or so. And that's what I'm hoping for McNeil. I just hope he doesn't get too pull happy. He can hit opposite field. We know he loves pulling that down the first baseline, but he's starting to hit now finally. McNeil can develop more power. I think McNeil's a fantastic player, but the Mets don't need him to be this big home run bat. That's my biggest thing with him. So I just hope he's not prioritizing that at the risk of really sacrificing being more of a contact hitter. I think him being a contact hitter is what's going to lead to most success at this point in this lineup with the Mets, because they have the home run power. If you get upwards of 20 bombs with McNeil, great, but it's not something you need. It's just a luxury. 2-2 on the count now, as we are here in the bottom of the first. Lester getting set for his 23rd pitch of the inning after starting off strong. And VR, looks like VR, and that's going to be flied out right there to center field to Victor Robles. That's going to end the inning. One runner stranded, James McCann in scoring position. Regardless, though, he brings in the run with a standing double from JD all the way on first. And just like that, the Mets have themselves a one-run lead heading now into the top of the second. Looks like he's more jealous of DeChambeau. That's fine. I know, seriously, he does. He is using that golf swing. I've noticed it with how he's swinging sometimes, which, again, I know golf swings inevitably happen with baseball players, but let's not see that too often, right, Jeff? He really worked with golf this offseason. Just hope it wasn't a little too much. What's my thoughts on Bauer striking out people with one eye? It is what it is. His mindset is, if I can strike out guys with two, if I can do it with one eye, just how much better of a pitcher can I be with two? He hit it. He hit a guy, as we know. It is what it is. I don't really care. Let's put it that way. He's not a concern to me. Bauer's doing his own thing. If it leads him to success, and good for him. If it doesn't, then hey, it is what it is. Even though McNeil can hit around 20 home runs, that's all we can get from him. We can use his contact and high average to get some hits, and we can have runners in scoring position. Hit the nail on the head, buddy. McCann did not get a triple. He got a double. Baseball fanatic. He didn't get a triple. And guys, do you remember what I said I was going to do when the inning ended? I feel like I was going to answer something or do something when the inning ended, and I completely had blanked. So if you guys do remember, please enlighten me here in the chat. Yeah, Betances is a worry. If I really would like to see the Mets kind of just bury him at this point, I think that they can eat that $6 million for just the final year. And if there's someone that can be a taker on him, then great. But I think the Mets should really just try to bury him. I think that they really do have better options still in the bullpen over him. Joe, that's funny. You got me. Joe, that's funny. You're good. You're good. I definitely one day when I'm in a better position to do that, I will gladly do things of that nature. I'm just not in it right now. So no. Am I going to? Oh, you're right. I was going to talk. Oh yeah. So in a nutshell, I know everyone's a Rangers fan here. I know we got Islanders fans in here and stuff, but as a Rangers fan, I was very happy the Rangers won 9-0 yesterday. The biggest blowout I ever saw as a New York Rangers fan. So that was absolutely nuts. And yeah, that's really all I'll say about it. Just Zibanejad had 6 points in one period, a hat trick too. He bounced back. Just insane to see. Josh Bell flies that one out to the left side, and it's 0-1 quickly on the count. But yeah, very impressed with the Rangers. I did a video on it on my hockey channel. If you guys want to check it out, I was all laughs. I just couldn't believe it. In a game where they didn't have their entire coaching staff because they were out due to the COVID protocols, it was just nuts. Never would have expected that last night. Here's a pitch by Stroman, and that's going to be a fastball that just misses down and in. 1-1 on the count. You can help Steve Cohen sign Lindor. I would gladly help Ken. I really think I could actually help the situation here. I think I'm just what they need. 2-1 on the count now. Fastball up and away. Do I think Quinn will be coached by the start of next season? No. I think that unless they really turn things around with him there, something tells me that he may not. Again, we'll see, but I'm leaning more towards a no at this point in time. 3-1 on the count now to Bell. He's in for a hitter's count. We'll see what Stroman does here. Stroman's 20th pitch of the day, and that's going to be a fastball a little bit up, and Bell fouls that one off again. Full count now. Oh, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, I know. Everyone did score except the kids. Yeah, Kako and Lafreniere didn't get too much ice time, but I will give the benefit of the doubt that one time because, they were just guns a-blazing. All right, and Bell grounds out right there to first and one away. Oh, Ravi, no need. I know him personally too. As a matter of fact, he was actually talking to me about you, and he told me that he tells me more things that he tells you. So if there's anything more personal that you want to know, just ask me. I'll gladly be a good friend and help you out there. Okay, now here comes Kyle Schwarber for his first at bat of the day. Acquired by the Nationals in the offseason after being non-tendered by the Chicago Cubs, signed a 1-year, $10 million deal. And Schwarber takes a breaking ball that just misses outside, 1-0 on the count. Your brother's in Double-A organization for the Nationals and never got called for the spring training debut. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nico. Uh-oh, Schwarber just took that one, and just like that. Oh my God! No. Okay, I thought Pilar almost robbed it. Kyle Schwarber hits a bomb, pulled that puppy, and just like that, this game is tied. I honestly thought Pilar caught that for a second because he had a good leap, but he did not. So just like that, this game is tied. Nationals fans in here, I'm sure you're happy. As a Mets fan, I wish that didn't happen. But yeah, that was just belt high fastball down the lane, and he ripped that. It really looks like Pilar had it for a second. Good effort by Pilar, though. I'm not upset by that whatsoever. Yeah, so either way, game's tied now, 1-1, folks, after a Kyle Schwarber one-out bomb here in the top of the second. I think that's a prime example of what one can expect with Pilar. Not Pilar, pardon me, and that's going to miss down and in. 1-0 on the count now to Avila. Yeah, Schwarber is a guy you're not going to get much defense out of. He's really a DH, but with no DH in the NL this year, you're going to have to throw him out there. Yeah, definitely a guy that does not have much defense, but does have still plenty of pop in his bat. Can he hit for his weight? Can he really hit 250 this year? That'll be a big question. But he definitely will get you those home runs at times. The consistency hitting wise, I'm not sure how much it's going to be. Only time will tell. Yeah, I don't see the Rangers getting Gallant. I really don't, because Gallant isn't a development guy. Gallant is a guy that makes more sense to have him while your core, like everything's all set for you to have serious playoff runs, in my opinion. All right, pitch by Stroman, and that's going to be fastball right down the lane. And it's currently 1-2 now on the count to Avila. How did the Mets score? They scored off of a double by James McCann that brought in J.D. Davis from first all the way to home back in the first inning. I wouldn't say years per se, Chris. He's on a 1-year deal, and there's no certainty where he's going to be after the season. So I pump the brakes just a little bit on years to come. This year, yeah, he might be prom. Sure. Do I think the Rangers will name a captain in the offseason? I hope so. Not for certain, but I hope so. Stroman 1-2 on the count and the pitch. And Avila is going to ground that one chopper to first. That just goes foul, so it stays. All right, what do you think of a 6-man rotation with DeGrom? Let's see here. Joe, first of all, thank you so much for the donation. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my guy. Shout out to Joe. Joe is literally one of the best on here, from sending the Mookie Wilson, Bill Buckner jersey, and just being such a kind guy overall. Seriously, always appreciate the donations. Matt Dono Hype in the chat, as always, guys, for Joe. So my thoughts on what do you think of a 6-man rotation with DeGrom being the exception, meaning DeGrom goes every 5th day regardless. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. My thoughts on it, I really don't see it happening. Is this something that I'd be terribly against? No. But the biggest issue that I have is you have to make sure that the rest of the rotation is on par with that. And because you're going to still have DeGrom going every 5th day, it's going to mess up the starts for all the other starters. And normally pitchers want to make sure that they're in a constant routine. If the Mets landed Trevor Bauer, I think this would be a far better discussion piece because he's a guy that wants to toy with going every fourth day instead of every fifth day. Or every third. It was every third or fourth day. It wasn't fifth. And Stroman gets another strikeout there. So hype in the chat for Stroman, gets his another K on the day. Nice swinging K there. And just like that, they're 2 away. But to answer your question, I don't see it happening. But let's say in a scenario where the Mets have the rotation looking really strong and one of Lucchesi, Yamamoto, and Peterson is the fifth starter, then when Thor comes back, what do you do, right? Are you going to just take one of those guys and take him out? Are you going to split time with whether it be Thor or one of those other three as part of the fifth starter to kind of ease Thor in and have the other ones either be as a starter or something? That's a possibility. Again, I don't think a six-man rotation is likely with this club, but you do have to be left wondering if everything kind of goes right because they are already toying with the idea of an opener. So if they're toying with the idea of an opener, just how much more creative will they get? So 6-man rotation is something that we can keep an eye on. I'm not going to bet the farm on it, but it's interesting. I think it would have made a lot more sense if they let in Bauer. Let's put it that way. So yeah, that's my stance on it. But thank you so much again, Joe, for the donation. I always appreciate my guy. And it's currently 1-2 in the count for Stroman against Keyboom. He's 33 pitches in. 34th pitch is about to come right here. He sets in the pitch, and that is going to be a fly ball to left field, and it's going to be caught there by Almora Jr. Nice stuff. So that's a fairly quick inning. Outside the Kyle Schwarber home run, the Mets are still looking solid. So 1-1 here at the end of the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second, and it looks like this is going to be a strong game. Want to do what you do, make a YouTube and talk to the chat while watching games. Any tips? Oh, of course, Nico. First of all, I commend you. Always a fun thing to do. I love when I hear other people say they're getting started or something. Couple tips is one, make sure that you enjoy what you're doing. Don't be doing streams or content of anything that you aren't passionate about or have the interest of doing. That's first and foremost. Your viewer will know right away if they think that you're not interested in them. Secondly, I highly recommend that you just make sure that you have proper quality. I know it's easier said than done. My setup wasn't made yesterday. It took literally upwards of a year plus to build to get where I want it. I know finances, not everyone is in a fortunate position to just get whatever they need for the perfect lighting, the audio, the camera, all that good stuff. And it's something that I'm still working on building. It's still just the beginning for me, but I would definitely make sure your quality is good because the attention span of a viewer is far likely to last longer, even if the content, the subject matter that you're discussing isn't necessarily something that they're all that interested in because you just have such a great presentation. So highly recommend that. And just be yourself. Make sure you're interactive with everyone. Those things are always important. And those would be my biggest points to you if you're going to start doing something similar to me. I highly recommend you do all those things and it'll lead you to success. Make sure you're consistent more than anything. You can't expect you can't expect others to be reliable and gain constant viewership if you're not putting in the work and giving them an expectation where they know what to expect, whether it's every day, every other day, Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, whatever order you go in, just make sure that there's some type of structure where people know on a week-by-week basis what they can expect. I know it's not easy when you're talking about current event things, but that all those things factor into the best tips I can give you. Prince Chicken Wings, thank you so much for the donation. Hype in the chat for Prince Chicken Wings as well. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. I know you from my hockey channel as well, so thank you so much for that. It really does mean a lot. I hope you're having a great day. And again, I really do appreciate that donation. All the money goes right back in the chat. Lester sets for the pitch on Yorme, and Yorme is going to hit right into the shift there, and he's out on first. So one away with one pitch, just like that here in the bottom of the second. Oh, I've already met up with him plenty, Ravi. This is what I mean. You don't know him enough. He would have put you on these things if you felt that comfortable talking to you, but he doesn't, man. He doesn't. By the time Noah comes back, the rotation will probably figure itself out. I think that's fair. I think that for the most part, it's a good problem to have. Let's put it that way. I was just watching MLB. It's 1-0 on the countdown. Almora Jr. guys. I was watching MLB Network, and they said they don't think Mets will extend Lindor, and that he has interest in going to the Dodgers. To be honest, don't know where they get this from. They're gonna do all they can to try to make it look like he's not going to stay with the Mets, until he's locked up with the Mets. Not all that surprising. Don't put too much stock in what you hear from these guys. They're just as accurate as we are, and that was evident this offseason. 2-1 on the count. All right, sets a pitch. And Almora just flies out right there to Trey Turner at short, deep, just out of the infield in the grass, and just like that, 2 are away. Mets would be stupid not to sign Lindor. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. And dude, seriously, man, I love this. I love this cup. I cannot begin to tell you how much I love this cup. So again, shout out to Blacklist Outdoors. You'll be getting a further and deeper shout out in my video later today, but seriously, shout out to you. I'm obsessed with this cup. I've never had something like this. That's so cool and detailed and personal to myself. So I'm going to keep saying thank you as long as I see you in the chat. That's a called strike in there for Brandon Drury. And it's 0-1 on the count. Gone with the curveball there. What would you think about the World Series celebration? I thought it was cool. I thought it was nice. I think that they're trying to have a Wayne mentality, and that's a fine way to do it. It's interesting, but I'm not against it. 0-2 on the count of Drury quick. Misses air on the breaking ball again. When I went to a Met game a couple years ago, I had a chat with Matt Harvey and asked how many likes on Musical.ly to eat a cheeseburger with you, and he said 100, and I got 100. Matt, I'm waiting. I mean, I feel like it'd be probably easier to reach out to him now than it would be back then, right? Big swing and miss, half swing there, and Drury is down just like that. Lester gets out of the inning unscathed as we head to the top of the third. Still 1-1, Mets Nationals. Did I ever play baseball when I was younger? I did. I was terrible. I was scared of the ball, literally, like wanted to swing as far reached out with my little arms as possible. Yeah, I didn't play long. I wish I played, though, longer, because baseball is probably the sport I'm most passionate about, that and hockey. But yeah, I did play baseball when I was a kid, and I played for the Mets for a short time too, like the kids league Mets. Do you think both Lindor and Conforto get extended? I hope so. Timetable is key with that. I think Lindor is hopefully extended before the season. Conforto, I don't know the certainty as to if he's extended before the season or not. That's a different story. And again, Mets fans, thank you all so much, everyone chiming in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please consider smashing that like button. We're trying to get 100 likes for the next short-term goal. And subscribe if you enjoy this Mets content, if you're looking forward to more. Again, we're going to have out not just a video that will be up shortly after today's stream. We're also going to have another live stream that will be on Mets Media's channel that I will leave in the link in the description down below soon, as we'll be breaking down Richie and I for our weekly Mets talk we do on my channel and his. We just go back and forth each week. We'll be breaking down, seriously, everything there is to know about spring training right now, who's hot, who's cold, extension talks, and all that good stuff. So make sure you chime in. We'll probably be going upwards of 2 hours in the stream. So make sure to chime into that later, starting up at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Something where you're generally a good person and definitely my favorite YouTuber who just happens to love the Mets just as much as I do. Can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Well, thank you so much again. Always appreciate the kind words. And it's really nice to see, from my point, myself resonates so well with people like yourself. You know, I just feel I'm just very grateful to be in the position I am. So thank you again. Why was I scared of the ball? You know, probably just because the first ever pitch I saw, which was in T-ball when I was a kid, I wasn't wearing a cup, and that's when your coaches would like just underhand the ball to you. I got hit in the nuts with literally the first pitch, and it hurt. So literally from that point on, after the first pitch I ever saw in baseball, I was shook. I was like, this is too much for me. So that in a nutshell is probably what started that like PTSD going forward. All right, but Stroman's up for the third inning. The pitch now to Soto, and that is going to be a nice stop there by Yorme, and that is one out. Beautiful stop there. That would have been a sure hit, depending on who else would have been there. You know, just shows you how good his defense is. Seriously. LFGM, indeed, Hayden, happy to have you here, buddy. And yes, Yorme is a wizard, and I cannot wait to talk about him because he will be in my video later today. So look forward to that, guys. Beautiful stop there by Yorme. Give this man more playing time. I want to see him play more. I really do. His defense is going to really help out this team this year. Beautiful stop there. Oh, so nice. One away, guys. People were saying Conforto will go to free agency because Boris. Yeah, I know. I don't buy the whole Boris thing too much. I think Conforto wants to stay a Met. I just hope the Mets show the same interest, because if they let Conforto walk, I'm going to be pissed. That's all. I will be genuinely pissed. Okay, 0-1 now on the count to Yadiel Hernandez, who's DHing for the Nationals today. Hey, Rory, what's going on? What's up, RVP? Appreciate you being here. What are we going to do with Familia? Oh, my God. When is it enough for him? I think we should be talking about Betances even more than we should Familia as to, what are we going to do with him, right? Familia has been shaky, don't get me wrong, but Betances has even been more of a worry, I feel like. You'll be in Mets media today. Awesome, Ryan. Hope to see you there. 0-2 now to Hernandez, and that's going to be down the dirt there with the fastball. 1-2. Yeah, I know. The errors are definitely not fun, Charles. But again, I'm under the firm belief the Mets did not make a trade for a third baseman in the offseason because they couldn't get them at the right price, and they're not going to just give up anything. So that was probably it. They were just standing firm to okay, yes, we're not giving up Francisco Alvarez for a Bryant at a rental, with Kyle Hendricks not being involved in the deal. That's probably what did it, in my opinion. Same thing could be said with Suarez to an extent, even though he does have multiple years of control. See Cookie through a simulated game today? I did. I'm very happy about that. Looks like he's right on time to be ready for the season. And that's a strike 3 swinging, and now 2 away. Another K there for Stroman. So hype in the chat for Stro. Gets another strikeout. You love to see it. He's 40 pitches in here in the top of the third. Get some K hype in there for Stro. I think you guessed right, Adrian. And again, guys, I did come out with a really fun video yesterday that I think that just a lot of people aren't too interested, which is fine. But I did a video on 1986, everything leading up to Mookie Wilson's iconic play with Bill Buckner. So make sure to check that out, guys, if you're interested. I did that as the luckiest play in Mets history, given that yesterday was St. Patty's Day. All right, misses there, and it's currently 2-0 on the count now to Victor Robles, 2 out in the top of the third. And we're just under 50 likes away from 100, guys. So to all my viewers, please consider smashing those buttons. It really does mean a lot. It is the best way to support the channel outside of subscribing and just knowing that everything is working worthwhile in the end, I should say. So please consider smashing those buttons. I really do appreciate it. Stroman gets another swinging strike there, 2-2 on the count. If Familia isn't walking the ballpark, he's fine on the mound. I know, that's exactly. He has big walk rates. Okay, and there you go. Robles strikes out with a half swing, and that's going to end the inning. Another strikeout there for Stroman, and he's looking solid. Outside the home run he gave up to Schwarber, he's had some nice stuff today. So I've been in the chat for Stro, another K for him. He said that Conforto, his agent works for him. Exactly. I would, but the cell reception isn't well there in Port St. Lucie, Ravi. Trust me, I tried Array when his last outing a couple days ago. NL needs a DH. Hendricks almost went down with an injury yesterday, hitting the first base bag. Oh, yeah, exact. I mean, the NL needs a DH for more ways than one. I 100% agree. If I was manager, I would lock up Lindor for the rest of his career. You're preaching the choir here, Nico. Trust me. And Charles, thank you so much for the donation. Hype in the chat for Charles, pardon me, not Darles, for the dono hype. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you kindly. It does mean a lot. Didn't he injure his leg when he stepped on home plate? I think he did. Don't quote me on it, but I think he did. I'm glad you brought that up. Can I give you Stroman's number, please? No, you got to ask him, dude. Yes, guys. Hype in the chat, as always, for Charles. Really do appreciate the donation, buddy. Thank you. When you go games, do you plan on getting tested every time or getting the vaccine, as those are the two possible requirements to attend games? You know, Josh, I think I'm going to just like refrain from answering that, to be honest, just because I think that's just a too personal question that I don't feel the need to answer. Am I a huge Mets fan? Yes. I think making my own Mets channel and building the largest and fastest growing Mets channel on YouTube would warrant the belief that I'm a big Mets fan. Yes. I could be wrong though. Okay, here we are now in the bottom of the third, folks. You like no DH? That's I'm not a fan. I really like the DH. I don't not like having it. Luis Avalon on the plate, and that is going to be a called strike there to Tomas Nido. Finally see Nido, because he's only had 9 at bats so far in spring because he was hurt. Rangers went crazier last night. I know, it was nuts. Nido fouls that one off his foot, and just like that, it's quickly 0-2 on the count here in the bottom of the third. Yes, Adrian, salute indeed. Appreciate the kind words. What NFL team do I root for? I'm a Steelers fan, but I don't follow football as much as I do hockey and baseball the past year and a half, 2 years. And I'll probably continue that way with the trend my Steelers are on. So here's a pitch, and that's going to be a big swing and miss there for Nido. Seems like he's looking for anything. Swings there on the slider, I think. Or pardon me, maybe that wasn't slider. It might have just been a different breaking ball. I don't know if that was his changeup. Soon we will hear, and the ball game is over. Yes, Nico, I hope so. Knock on wood, but I really hope so. Follow basketball at all? Yep. I'm a Knicks fan for NBA, and for college, I'm a Duke fan. I haven't been following Duke as often, though, especially this year. Everything just went wrong from them from the beginning. But yeah, I'm a Knicks fan for the NBA. All right, here's Nimmo, and now at the plate. And Nimmo grounds out there to Chopper running the shift to first. And just like that, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Go Rutgers. I am a Rutgers fan for college football. So yes, and they are doing well for basketball, which is great to see. I'll be rooting for them this year. But yeah, I'm a Rutgers fan for college football. Even though that they're, nothing too special. Kevin Pillar now at the plate. 2 out here. Let's see if he can try to continue this third or if it'll be a quick 1, 2, 3. Do I follow water polo at all? No, I do not. It's an interesting sport, but I don't follow it. 0-1 on the count to Pillar. Avilan sets the pitch. Down in the dirt. 1-1 on the count. I was wondering why Avalon looks familiar, because he was a New York Met. Seeing Josh Bell wear 19 is weird. It is a little bit. And what's up, Core Python? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know. Ranger game was nuts yesterday. Big swing and miss there on the breaking ball again. Avalon says some good stuff to start out today. 1-2 on the count. And yeah, just so you know, Lester only went 2 innings today. Granted, that was his first outing of spring, so it makes sense. Favorite Duke basketball graduate? There's so many, Josh. So many, honestly. But probably Seth Curry, because he really stood out to me, because it was only my just over a year in of being a Duke fan, because I started following them in 5th grade because I was assigned them to follow them in March Madness. And Kevin Pillar gets a single there to continue the inning, so you'll have to see it. But yeah, Seth Curry is my favorite all-time Duke player since I became a fan, because he was nuts. I remember quite clearly a game I was watching against North Carolina, as they normally would, and he hit a beautiful buzzer beater 3 when I was really sick with pneumonia too. So I was away from school for 2 weeks. I was just trying to watch all the games I could that I was awake for, and I was just obsessed with Seth Curry from there. I know he's not Steph-like, but I'm a fan of most guys that come from Duke as it is, but he's always been my number one. All right, so Pillar on first, 2 out here in the bottom of the third. JD Davis is set, and there's a throw there to first, and Pillar stays on the bag. Couldn't be better on that Ranger game. Like you said, love that video you made. Oh, thank you so much, but I appreciate that, and I know the game was awesome. Do I follow St. John's basketball at all? Not religiously or anything, but I do. Yeah, I have family members that go there as well. So yes, I've never had a problem with St. John's. I'll root for them gladly. Yeah, St. John's would definitely be my New York team if I was picking one. Down the dirt. Oh, 1-0 on the count to JD. Oh, I love RJ Barrett. Don't get me wrong, but Seth is like the first one that I really got attached to as a kid when I really started following Duke. So I'm not going to be a guy that just constantly changes it every year. You start with like the one that really stuck with you, and then I love all of them. RJ's a man. I absolutely love RJ. I'm glad that the Knicks weren't able to get Zion, which is what we were all hoping for, but at least they got the second best player from Duke option there, that being an RJ. So I can't complain. 2-0 on the count here to JD. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that about Rutgers football program. That's great. Okay, and now that's going to be not fastball. It's going to be breaking ball and 2-1 on the count now. Yeah, I know that's Schiano, right? Greg Schiano is back with Rutgers, so it seems like that they're going to start having success again. Smash that like and subscribe button. Yes, absolutely. Darren, thank you so much. You're an absolute G. I always appreciate you, Darren. Hype in the chat for Darren as it is. Just such a kind guy. Mets fan living all the way in the UK. Talk about commitment. You'll love to see it. Big shout out to Darren as always. 2-1 on the count to JD still. Yes, Ryan, I saw you say that earlier. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. You're from India. That's awesome. That's awesome. Happy to have you here, buddy. Stadium open at 20%. Yep. Driving down to Philly April 7th. Ainge, I'm going to that exact same game. Get out of here. As long as they don't cancel my tickets, I'm worried about the tickets. It's 3-1 on the count of JD, so I'm really worried. A part of me feels like, because I ordered all my tickets, I think on like SeatGeek or StubHub, one of them, and we have to wait for a confirmation email from the MLB or whatever that the tickets went through, because we got the confirmation that they were bought, but you still need to get them from someone else. So I'm worried. I am planning to go. I bought a ticket for that April 7th game in Philly because DeGrom should be starting if the rotation is set how I think it will be. Yeah. As long as the game doesn't get canceled, I end up not being able to go. Where like they refund me and then the ticket I was trying to get is gone. I will definitely try to see you there. I'm going to be vlogging there. So fingers crossed that I'm still able to go to the games that I originally bought for. I'm really worried that might not be the case now, to be honest, because I have 5 games I'm going to in the first 2 weeks of April as of now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be up. JD gets walked again. JD has been a walk machine this entire spring. Defense, with its woes and all, we can all appreciate how great his eye has been. Doesn't matter who's pitching. He's been getting walks left and right. It's insane. Second walk of the day array for him. Now he brings up James McCann, who had an RBI double back in the first, bringing in JD, for that matter, from being walked on first. Any idea if the American League has higher viewership than the National League with TV? I have no clue. I got to be honest with you. I really have no clue. I would think so, just because I think of the Red Sox and the Yankees. I think that in itself could really do enough. Don't know for certain, but I would imagine the AL probably has more viewers. They got canceled. When did yours get canceled? Then rebought. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Did you find out they got canceled today? Please let me know. I'd love to hear it. Own one here on the count to McCann now. Actually going to try to check. Like, did you get an email saying they were canceled or something? Because I've yet to receive anything further since buying my tickets. Almost a month ago now. Own one on the count here to McCann. Bottom of the third. 2 out. Avalon sets. Pitch. And McCann's big swing there. And that's going to be a grounder. That goes foul along the third baseline. What division do I think is the strongest? NL East. I truly believe it's the hardest division in baseball this year. That pitch is down the dirt. 1-2 now on the count to McCann. Before last Friday, Stubb claimed the tickets were fake. Single game tickets went on sale last Friday, so any tickets posted on third-party sites after last Friday were verified by SeatGeek, StubHub, etc. So you're telling me, because I bought my tickets in late February, so are you telling me that they're for sure canceled or that they just might be canceled? 2-2 on the count here to McCann. Takes his fastball up and in. And that's another grounder along the third baseline. Yeah, I'm not trying to stress Ryan. I just want to make sure I go to these games. You know, that's the only thing. I like it, but it's been planned for a bit now. So am I going to any of the Mets and Dodgers games? As long as they're not sold out by the time I try to buy tickets, yes. Oh, they were posting tickets that weren't available. Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. I'll definitely contact. I'll try to do it literally as soon as I can. All right, that's down in the dirt. McCann is going to be out there, and just like that, that's going to end the third. So 2 runners stranded. Unfortunately, McCann couldn't bring them in, but it's still early in today's game as they head to the top of the fourth now, still tied 1-1. All right, so Ainge, one more question for you. When you found this out, did they contact you originally for you to find out about your tickets, or did they did you find out through an email? Like what happened originally there? Am I going to any Braves games? I would like to meet you. Oh yeah, for sure, Ryan. I don't know about Braves games. At Queens this year, then that's definitely a possibility. Atlanta, though, I'm not sure. When you have school, so you can't watch spring train. I feel you, Austin. I know. I know it's a bummer feeling. I used to watch spring train games all the time when I would be in, especially in high school. I'd be watching in study hall and stuff. The games in Arizona aren't canceled. Just saying. Good to keep. I trust me. If I can afford it, I would love to do an away trip there. I've literally always been wanting to go to Arizona. I've never been there before. But you know what, guys? I'm actually going to double check right now. So just bear with me. Hi, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for chiming in. We're just currently in commercial break, and we're getting ready to set for the top of the fourth here in the Mets game. So I'm just looking up real quick on my phone. And you recently received confirmation for the new tickets? Okay. Gotcha. I really hope the tickets I bought weren't fake. That would suck. Yes, Rory. Hi, Rory. How's it going, buddy? Happy to have you here. Again, appreciate all you lovely Mets and baseball fans chiming in. We're getting started for the top of the fourth inning. I'm just trying to figure out my kind of tickets as we speak. Yeah, I never received an email from them, so I'm actually going to try to do it this way. Soto is up for his third at-bat of the day. And we're going to get rolling here. A beautiful snag on a grounder that would have been a hit for a lot of shortstops earlier, but Luis Gourmet had that beautiful grab to get Soto out. And Soto now takes a breaking ball right down the lane, 0-1 on the count. Fouls that one off to the left, and that's going to... Oh, no way. That's in. Soto just got himself a double. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, he's in limbo. Oh, no. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Come on. That's so funny. Soto got out by running like a dummy. That's so funny. That's so great. Soto got caught. He didn't know if he should go for a single or a double. You literally, I think you had James McCann going all the way to try to get him out on the first, between first and second. That was funny. Wow. So Soto literally got a beautiful, and I literally mean beautiful, well, would have been a short double, but he walked. He didn't know if it was going to stay fair or not. Like a double. Why would you do that? It's common sense for the runner. He just got lazy on that play. He got caught slipping. That ball dropped right inside of the left field on that third baseline, and they caught him between first and second. That's great. That made my day. That's funny. So I have to ask this question, but for some reason we end up in a scenario where we don't get Lindor's sign at the extension, and we are losers at the deadline. If you're losers at the deadline, then yes, you trade him in that scenario. There you go. Beautiful snag by Guillorme, and that is another... Dude, Guillorme is literally fire. This man is legit, all right? Love him. Oh, dude, perfect timing for today's video, man. Perfect timing. I'm glad the video didn't actually come out a couple of days ago, because today will be very fitting. Oh, that's so funny, though. Literally, nasty. Guillorme's a G. Absolutely love Guillorme. Why isn't Lindor playing? Because he doesn't play every day. Not all the stars play every day. It's spring training. Okay. 0-1 to count to Bell, and now he takes another chopper. Stroman barehands it, though, and he gets him out there on first, and that's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Good stuff there by Stro. Love to see it. And just like that, the Mets stay tied 1-1. Great defense in this inning, I must say, for the Mets. Awesome. And thank you so much for the sub, my man. I appreciate you. Hype in the chat, everybody. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Awesome. Thank you so much. That was great defense, though. Pay Lindor, 100% agree. 100%. You guys know. Who's the bobblehead in the back? It is DeGrom. When he had his first Cy Young with the Mets a couple years ago. See? Yeah, that's the bobblehead. Hype in the chat, indeed. You'll love to see it, guys. You absolutely love to see it. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. What's up, Cola? How's it going, buddy? Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to look up something momentarily. Sub 2. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the subscription. Again, everyone that's a subscriber here, thank you all so much. It really does mean a lot. I hope you guys enjoy the streams and more content here going forward on the channel. Okay, so 1-1 now on the count of VR here in the bottom of the fourth. Luis Avalon is still on the mound. I mean, yeah, it is what it is in regards to LeBron and the Red Sox. You know, I don't really care too much, to be quite frank. That's just my personal opinion on it. Rory, we thank you for the great content. Oh, thank you so much, Ray. You're too kind, buddy. I appreciate you being here for the kind words. That's always what means most to me. And that's going to be called strike 2-2 now on the count there to VR. I don't know. My assumption is maybe Avalon signed with them in the offseason. I really don't know. All right, no problem. Have a good day, Ryan. Talk to you soon, buddy. Now the pitch by Avalon, and that's going to be down the dirt. Full count now. And again, guys, so I received an email from SeatGeek after my tickets were confirmed that I bought like a month ago, and they said that I would be sent another email to look out for it, but it would be coming from a different source to create an account. I'm assuming that's the MLB Ballpark app, but I never did. So I guess I should just contact them and try to find that out. Three and two on the counts of VR still. For a great one to punch at the top of the lineup this year. What do you mean was hoping, Bruce? You're going to get it. So I don't know what you're referring to. Where was everyone when Gourmet hit his first home run? I don't recall where I was, but I remember watching the game. That's going to be in there for a called strike 3. So VR's struck out looking, and just like that, one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Would your dad's might? I would not do that without his permission. No. DJ, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you being here. One to 0 on the count now. Gourmet at the plate. Pitch. And Gourmet fouls that one off to the third baseline. 1-1 on the count now. Hi, how's it going, NHL Hockey News Reports? Happy to have you here, my guy. Hope you're doing well. I would def send an email because these aren't many tickets left and you had to replace them. I'm hoping you won't. Okay. Oh, geez. I have a feeling I'm going to have to. That sucks. I'll definitely reach out to them, though. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, Gourmet, and that's right into the shift. Oh, I hate to see it. Right to Garcia in between first and second, and just like that, they're two away. Is that your only Mets hat or just your fave? It's my favorite. I think it fits me the best. But I need to get more Mets hats. I only have a handful. But yeah, it's my favorite. Albert Amora Jr. is at the plate. He's 0 for 1 the day after a line out back in the second. Here's pitch 31 coming for Luis Avalon. And it's going to be up, and that's going to be 1-0 on the count. Like your new logo? From what I can see here, yeah, I do. Am I playing MLB 21 this year? Probably. I have Xbox, and it's finally coming to Xbox, so I probably will through that. Now the pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball in there on the outside corner, almost 1-1 on the count. Do I think we get a Conforto extension done before opening day? I would have loved it, but I don't think so. Can I make a hat video? I don't really think there's much to do. I don't have a big Mets collection of hats. I only have literally a couple. And that's going to be a fly out there to center to Robles, and that's going to end the top of the fourth. The bottom of the fourth. So we head now to the top of the fifth inning, guys. Mets, Nationals still tied 2-2 on 1-1 with 2 hits apiece. Court Python, trust me, the black jerseys are coming back this year. They're just being they're gonna like announce it probably like as it happens. It'll be a surprise. You'll try to be back in a couple hours. No problem, AB. Appreciate you chiming in, no less. And again, I appreciate all you lovely Mets and baseball fans being here. I hope you are enjoying today's stream. McCann's doing awesome. I know he's had a strong game thus far. Why is only 85 people? Y'all act like y'all are working or so. Oh, right. Exactly. People are working. No problem though. Again, I enjoy everyone that comes in the stream, whether that's a couple people or it's a lot of people. I love it either way. Will the Mets do the black road jerseys as well? I really hope so. I think that the black jerseys will be back. I really, really hope so. Excuse me, that's the top of yeah, exactly. Yep. Sam Rosen moment indeed. I love Sam. Stroman's in though for the top of the fifth. Nice. My guess is this will probably be his last inning of the day. Because he's at 50 pitches already. I know. Yeah, he does have a good glove. And that's going to be a strike fastball right down the lane. 0-1 on the count of Schwarber. I live in PA, Andrew. Originally from Long Island, though. Here's pitch by Stroman, and that's going to be fouled off and away by Schwarber. So 0-2 now on the count. And the pitch, that's going to be fastball right down the knees. Caught looking, just like that. After Schwarber hit a bomb off of Stroman earlier, he takes a strikeout looking, and that's another backwards K for Stro on the day. So hype in the chat, guys. Stroman gets another strikeout, and a solid one at that. We're just 30 likes away from 100, guys. So if you haven't already, please consider smashing those buttons. It really does mean a lot. Just 30 likes away. Let's get to 100, baby. Lindor looks so good in blue, but what happens if we get the black jerseys? Then he'll look even better in the black jerseys. So that's what I would think. Stroman sets the pitch to Avila, and Avila takes that right into the shift there. And just like that, 2 away along the first base. Good stuff. Stroh's had a very solid outing. Not bothered by him giving up that bomb to Schwarber literally at all. Had a very good outing today. Do I get SNYPA? Yes, but you don't get all the games and stuff like that. You normally have to buy a package. Spring training, they give you the Mets games, which is nice. But once the season starts, they go away unless you have a package. Keyboom takes a called strike right down the lane. It's 0-1 on the count. 2 away here in the top of the fifth. Stroman's doing some quick work here, and I'm really happy about it. Got pop off. Have no problem, Josh. Good luck with class. No problem. Again, thank you so much for chiming in, Josh. Have a good day, buddy. Preston, New York Mets. Yes. That's a big swing strike there. 1-2 now on the count from Stroman to Keyboom. Do I get to see pre and post games? Yes. Yes. I'm almost certain that I do. Yeah, it's normally just blacked out for the actual game. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I know. 2 weeks from opening day. It's crazy. It's right around the corner, folks. We're so close. Pitch by Stroman, and that's going to be a grounder foul. So 2-2 on the count still. Okay, and that's going to be a called strike 3, caught looking by Q-Boom. Fastball down the lane, and that is another backwards K for Stroh. Awesome inning for him. And now the Mets head to the bottom of the fifth, still tied 1-1, 2 hits apiece. Great stuff that we're seeing from Stroman today. Very happy about that. Really, really happy about that, as a matter of fact. Another backwards K in there for Stroman. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. It's going to be annoying when the Mets and the Rangers overlap on nights. It won't be that often, though. It really won't be. Because remember, it will basically be during like a month, and then that's it. Let's see. Who do I think is our big X factor this year? Well, I think so many people are. It's hard to pick just one, to be honest with you, Sam. I think to an extent Lindor, as long if he's extended, he really can be a huge X factor that I think people are sleeping on a little bit just because of all the contract negotiation talk, and also because of him originally having a slow start in spring. Now he's picked it up big time, but still, I think Lindor can be a massive X factor. I think we're going to see it right away. Richie and I will be going live right around 5 p.m. Eastern time on his channel at Mets Media to do our weekly Mets talk, talking about all the spring training stuff. So make sure to chime into that, guys. If you're interested, that'll be up later today at 5 p.m. Oh, no. You're bluffing. Tell me you're bluffing. Oh, he strained his right hammy. Oh, my God. No. I just hope it's a grade 1 strain. But this seems like he's probably going to miss at least the first go around in the rotation, which is going to mess up who starts and when. Well, actually, maybe not so much. But, oh, my God. Isn't grade 3 like 3 or 4 weeks? I have no clue. I honestly don't. Either way, this isn't good. 0-2 on the count here to Drury in the bottom of the fifth, but that's really not the topic of discussion right now. It is, it's Carrasco that strained his hamstring now. Oh, my God. I know that this guy's a little up there in age, and I know that there won't be as much longevity with him, especially with everything that is coming back from cancer, but it sucks. Come on. It says that he strained his right hamstring today. So my guess is it had to have happened when he was doing his simulated game. And he only threw 20 pitches. Familia is getting set, though. He's going to come in after Stroman in the top of the 6. But I and Drury just strikes out looking there. So one away. Tomas Nido is now at the plate. Again, though, this is why the Mets added depth at the end of the day. We have to remember that, guys. They added plenty of pitching depth. It'll suck if Carrasco is out for like a week or two. I don't know how long it's going to be right now, if at all. But regardless, it still sucks at the end of the day. There's no doubting that. Nido fouls that one off, and it's currently 0-1 on the count. Again, though, there was uncertainty that Carrasco would even start the season with the Mets. This basically just makes that certain that he probably won't. So, again, I'm really hoping that this is just a simple like grade or level 1 strain for Carrasco, and that if he misses the first week or so, if he misses a start or two, it's not the end of the world. So that, it really isn't far off than what we initially expected, where there was uncertainty if he would even be with the Mets to start the season. So now it probably just adds to that yes, he probably won't be. 2-1 on the count now to Nido. Yeah, it does let the guys prove their worth more. The back, the guys competing for that fifth spot as it is. You're right. 3-1 now on the count to Nido. Damn, though, that still sucks. Pitch. And Nido's going to ground out to short right there, and now 2 away. Thank God we got that depth. I know. So it makes even more sense why the Mets did what they did this offseason when you're looking at it now. What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Let's go Mets. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate it. How do you feel on the Mets performance versus Marlins yesterday? I'm not all that concerned about it. Spring training. Joey Lucchesi stood out to me. He was the story of the day. Getting his first start. Actually, I know he's pitched before that, but that was his first start of spring. Had 4 Ks, 3 innings. Happy about that. Outside of that, not all too many thoughts on it. I'm not concerned if that's what you're asking me. Nimmo on the plate, 0-1 the pitch. And that's going to be a soft grounder to short. Turner bobbles it, but still gets him out there on first. So because Nimmo has speed, but Turner's pretty quick as it is. So he was able to drill him out on first after bobbling the ball. And just like that, that's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Mets head to the top of the 6th, and Familia will be taking the mound. So bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go use the restroom quick. So just continue to let me know your thoughts in the chat. I'll be right back. So just bear with me 1 second. All right, I'm back, guys. 0-1 on the count now from Garcia with Familia now on the bump pitching. First time watching the stream, really digging it. Well, thank you so much for being here, Robert. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Thank you for being a part of it. It means a lot. So Garcia there, another strike. Familia at 97 miles per hour, sitting on his fastball currently. Do I think the Mets will win the division? I think that they can. I think that they have as strong of a chance as any. All right, and that's just going to miss the strike zone. 1-2 on the count now, hitting 98 on that fastball. Carrasco got injured after running. Oh, my God. My guy. Stretch. My man needs to stretch. Okay, and Garcia takes one to left field, and that's going to be caught easily by Nimmo. Now one away. 99 there for Familia. So Familia's I will say this. I know Familia's been a roller coaster when it comes to walks, but velocity's been there, which is nice at least. He's literally I haven't seen him hit 100 this spring, but he's hit 99. That's solid. It's very solid. That's dope. Stroman's outing is done today. He's working more in the bullpen. Good to see. Yeah, I hope it's just a grade 1. Another fly out here, but that's going to be a home run. Damn, that sucks. Opposite field home run there for Jadiel Hernandez. Damn, hate to see it. It looked like it was going to be another fly out to left, but no, got the end of the barrel, but that's a home run. Just like that, Nationals have lead 2-1. Okay, so Familia gives up a home run. I guess that's what I get for gassing him up a little bit. That's why you can't be saying too many positive things about players in the stream when they're still pitching or still hitting and stuff like that. It's my own fault. One to 0 on the count now. What's up, Larry? How's it going, buddy? There is a win factor in today's game, that's for sure. And that's going to be a double there. Robles got to 2 because the cutoff man Gourmet, was not able to handle it. So, yeah. Familia, after looking strong, already having problems. So Familia gives up a double there to Victor Robles. And now he's going to be facing Juan Soto, isn't he? So this thing could actually blow up and fairly quick. Hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. All right, here we go. Soto at the plate. 1 on the pitch. And he takes a little chopper there to first. And that's going to get Soto out. Robles moves to third. 2 away. Luckily, Soto didn't have a home run or anything there. You could tell he just wanted to swing at literally whatever came his way there. Yeah, can we please trade Familia? I mean, they were trying during the offseason. Whether it happens before the season or still or not, your guess is as good as mine. Familia and Batanza scare me for this year. There's natural concerns there for sure. Yeah, I understand your concerns. I'm concerned to an extent too. I am. All right, here's a pitch. And that's going to be right down the lane. 0-2 now on the count to Trey Turner. And the pitch, that's going to be fouled away. Still 0-2 on the count here in the top of the 6, folks. Trade them both for just some cash or a minor leaguer. Yeah, it's still easier said than done, though. Just remember that. If the Mets had no problem, if the Mets were able to just flip them for nothing, they probably would have by now. At least one of them. Okay, and Turner fouls that off to the right side. Still 0-2. Camilo and Betances gained $17 million combined. Yep, this year Kenley Jansen gained $20 million and a post to 3.54 ERA. Well, yeah, Jansen's established. He's still good, but he's been a little off the past year and a half. I don't know why we don't just sign Shane Green. Yeah, again, I hear you. I do. I don't know right now. There's been nothing on the Shane Green front since the spring training started, really. And Pilar gets it out, and that's going to end the inning. So the Mets are down 1 run off of a bomb that was hit opposite field earlier by Hernandez for the Nationals. But Mets are still in this one plenty. So 2-1 as they head now to the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, I know Ewor's practicing. I'm very happy about that. Yep, that's awesome. Here we go with the injuries. I know. All I hope is that Carrasco doesn't have a serious hamstring strain and that it's just it's a grade 1 possibly. But we'll see. So yeah, Carrasco, I don't know how long he's going to be out for. I really don't know. Hopefully it's not too long. That's all we can hope for, right? It's a Mets curse, and not New York, just Mets. I mean, yeah, but again, Carrasco's a guy who has been fairly injury prone given what's been happening with him the past couple of years. It's not surprising that it's him out of all people in this rotation right now. Honestly, low-key forgot about Lugo. Yeah, I know. Lugo's going to be awesome when he comes back. It's going to be Lugo and Thor should hopefully be coming back off of the LTIR right around the same time, which should be right around early to mid-June, which is exciting. I'm back. Awesome, Adrian. And yeah, again, I don't know the significance of the hammy. We won't know until we get results back from the MRI. All we just got to hope for is that it's just a strain, and there's nothing beyond that. Yeah, IL, exactly. I knew I said it wrong as I said it too. It's okay. I'm doing my best Rosen impression currently. I'm also just double checking. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. And Pilar is at the plate again. He takes a ball in the dirt. 1-0 on the count currently. What happened to Lugo? Lugo got it broke a bone spur. Right as spring training started, or right before. He needs surgery, but he'll be okay. He just won't be back until June once he's off the IL. Here's a pitch. Oh my God! Pilar just threw his bat. Pilar just pulled a Denny Hedgeveria. Gourmet wasn't available to catch it though. That's so funny. They're looking at Gourmet like, "Did you catch it?" And he's like, "No, I didn't," because he wasn't leaning. That's so funny. Look at that. Pilar went right through his hands. Everyone ducks. Everyone's trying to grab it, be slick, but they couldn't. That's everyone looked at Gourmet though. I love that. That's great. It's so bizarre to me that players are able to get the bat out of their hands like that. Like, that's so rare. 1-1 on the count, though, to Pilar and the pitch. And he fouls out one off. That was before spring. Yeah, I thought so. Because I remember when I covered it in a video. Two and two on the count now to Pilar. And Aaron Loop is warming up. It looks like that he will be in to start off the top of the seventh. I feel like Sandy isn't even trying to sign Lindor. Well, Sandy isn't the one holding all the cards for Lindor. Zach Scott is the one who makes that final decision, but Sandy's input is a big part of it, yeah. I mean, no, trust me, they're trying. They're in negotiations as we speak. And the pitch? And Pilar fouls that one off to the third baseline. Full count. And again, guys, thank you all so much to everyone that's been chiming in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have been enjoying the stream as much as I have. This has been a tight one between the Mets and the Nationals today. 2-1 here in the bottom of the sixth with no outs. Full count here to Pilar. Familia makes you uneasy. That's the two of us. And Pilar gets a nice single right down the infield there. And just like that, we have one on with no outs. Good stuff from Pilar. Bounces back after throwing his bat into the dugout. The entire bullpen makes me uneasy. That's funny. I mean, I understand it to an extent, but there is more certainty than what people seem to realize. JD Davis up at the plate. 2 walks and a run on the day. Let's see if he gets walked for a third time or if he gets a hit or an out. The pitch. And JD takes a ball up and away. I know he has the most walks so far. Yeah, he's been a walks machine this entire time, literally. That Rangers game, though, luck of the Irish. You say that again, Matt. Seriously, it felt like it only happened because it was St. Pat's Day. It was awesome. Mets playing usual signing game. I mean, look, that's how negotiations work. However, normally you start low, the other person's going high, and you meet in the middle. So we'll see what happens. But I do think that they will get him done. I really do. 2-0 on the count out of JD. If Familia and Diaz have good years, we are good. Well, yeah, that's the thing, though. Diaz, I feel fairly confident in, but Familia is a little bit of a different story. Anyone on base? Yep, Pilar is on first currently. No outs. And the bottom is 6th. Been to 6 spring training games this season. I can tell you Lindor in every aspect is an amazing acquisition. Leadership. I know. He's everything that we could ask for and then some. 100% agree. That's awesome that you've been in those games, though. I hope you had fun. Big swing and miss there by JD. 2-1 on the count. How confident am I as Lindor gets extended out of 10 as we speak? As of now, I'm at like an 8.5. 325, 10 years. That feels very realistic to me. What's up, Joshua? How's it going, buddy? The pitch. And JD fouls that one off to the right side. 2-2 now. Yes. Okay. So 2-2 on the count. Pilar on first. 23rd pitch is coming for Clay, the left-hander. The pitch. And JD's, nice snag there by Q-Boom on third. Robs a single. A good jump there. So JD is out. So one away here. Still Pilar on first here in the bottom of the sixth. Yeah, no, thank you for chiming in, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Jays have been very entertaining this spring. That's for sure. Yeah, I know Carrasco. Eric, how's it going, though, buddy? I haven't seen you forever. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we were talking about Cookie plenty. So he'll probably be out to start the season. Hopefully it's nothing long-term, though. If he just misses a start or two, it's not the end of the world. There was uncertainty as it is if he would even be starting the season. Now this is almost just like for sure that he won't be. McCann takes a fastball in, and that's going to be 1-0 on the count. James McCann, who has a RBI double on the day. Let's see if he can do some more damage here. We need Cookie healthy. I know. He'll probably be a guy that kind of fluctuates with health throughout the year, I'd imagine. And that's a double play for McCann, unfortunately. A little chopper to second, and that is going to end the inning, folks. Mets head to the top of the seventh, down 1 run, 2-1. Nationals out hitting them 4-3, and the Mets have 1 error on the day. So, it's a little bit of a slow game for the Mets today. They don't have their normal lineup out there. They have some bench guys out. But regardless, it's been a fine outing thus far. Stroman really pitched great. Familia gave up a home run. He touched 99 with his velocity, but gave up a home run. So, and now Aaron Loop's going to be coming in for the top of the seventh. What was the biggest contract in the Mets history? What do I think of Betances this spring? I think he's concerning. He lacks confidence. He doesn't have anything with his velocity, and he's struggled to have command with his off-speed stuff. So I think it's honestly best to bury him at this point. I just don't see too much potential there now. I honestly don't. Biggest contract in Mets history? I honestly don't know off the top of my head. I feel like, I don't know why, I'm just thinking Bobby Bonilla. It's probably not the case, but just because of how long his contract is deferred. I am happy to see it. You definitely got me on the Lucchese train. Been unbelievably occupied lately. Content is still solid. I'll try to drop in you, Richie. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it. By all means, Eric, it doesn't matter, if you're able, it does matter. I'm saying I enjoy whenever you chime in, but I was just saying it was nice to see you because I know that I haven't seen you chat in a bit. But, I'm glad you're doing well. Everyone's busy right now. I'm busy as heck, and that's putting it lightly. So I hear you completely. Is right extension Santana DeGrom? Well, there you go, Eric. There you go. I believe you too. Yeah, right extension. That makes sense. I thought DeGrom would be up there. I didn't think he was number 1 though. I'm going to just check Twitter, guys, and see if there's any further updates on Carrasco outside of what we know already. All right, here we are now in the top of the 7th, folks. Aaron Loop is on the mound, the lefty side armor. He's had a very solid spring in his first debut with the Mets after signing that 2-year deal with them in the offseason. I'm very much looking forward to him this season for sure. Loop gets set. Josh Bell at the plate, the pitch. Uh-oh, Bell just took that for a ride, and that is out of here. Wow. I just need to stop talking positive about these relievers that are coming in. Oh, my. So first pitch swinging for Josh Bell, Aaron Loop on the day, and that is going to be an opposite field home run. You hate to see it. That's all I can say. 3-1 Nationals here in the top of the 7th. And Loop's been solid. Yeah. Bell just got that. A little bit down on the barrel there. Just use his power. Again, look at the home runs today between Bell and Schwarber. These are big swing and miss guys that you can expect to have at least 20 home runs apiece this year, if not more. They can definitely push upwards of 30. Schwarber now at the plate. Loop. First pitch is going to be a just missed the outside corner. 1-0 on the count. Lindor needs to be the number one goal. I truly believe he is. For second pitch here by Loop. That's going to be a called strike there. 1-1 on the count now to Kyle Schwarber, who had a home run back at the second. And the pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt. Nice. I think that was slider there by Loop. And it's 1-2 on the count. And the pitch by Loop. And that's going to be way in there. Misses on the slider that time. 2-2 on the count. Yeah, Schwarber and Bell, I think we're going to see go back-to-back multiple times this year. Hopefully, just doesn't do too much damage against the Mets. Again, big swing and miss, guys. Not a whole lot of defense. You're looking really strictly home run ball with them. Loop's been very solid in spring thus far. That was the first home run he gave up all spring, I believe, too. So, yeah, no, Loop's been very solid. I'm excited to see him again. A nice strikeout there with the slider, and that's going to be one away on Schwarber. So, get some hype in the chat. Another strikeout there for the Mets on the day. After giving up the home run, Loop bounces back nice there with the strikeout on Schwarber. I think the Mets will win at least 90, yes. All right, guys. Avila is at the plate now. Former Detroit Tiger and Arizona Diamondback. I'm not sure what other teams he's been with. Goomba, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. I appreciate it. That's ball one. 1-0 on the count. Thank you so much for the dono, buddy. I appreciate that. Hype in the chat for Goomba. Always appreciate you, my guy. Thank you very much for that donation. It goes right back in the channel, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you. 1-0 on the count. The pitch now for Loop. And Avila just misses outside. 2-0 now on the count. Yeah, but thank you again for that dono. I really do appreciate it. Feels like things have died down a little bit now that the Mets are losing, huh? Swing and miss there by Avila. 2-1 on the count. Rory, did you just hear that loud? Loop hasn't given up a home run and to a lefty in 4 years. That's crazy. Well, good thing it's just spring, right? So maybe that streak can actually continue if they're not counting spring. Another year, Mets luck? No. I truly believe things are different this year. 2-2 on the count out of Avila. Bonilla, what are you referring to? I know you're talking about Bobby Bonilla, but I'm saying, like, why are we talking about him now? And the pitch by Loop. And that's a big swing and miss there. Another strikeout. So nice bounce back here as we're seeing after giving up that home run. Back-to-back strikeouts there for Aaron Loop. And guys, we're under 15 likes away from 100. So if you could please be so kind and smash those buttons if you're enjoying today's stream, please make sure you do. Help us get to 100 likes. And also subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this Mets content, if you're looking forward to more Mets content on the channel going forward. Always does mean a lot, guys. And thank you so much in advance. Now Loop with the pitch down the dirt there on slider. And it's going to be 1-0 on the count. Braves were one away from going to the World Series. I know they choked, but that it's a different circumstances. With the Mets, it's about staying healthy. Like that's the biggest thing with them. Q-Boom takes a pitch inside. 2-0 now on the count. Bills signed Trubinsky. Trubinsky was a free agent? I didn't even know that. And Yorme gets him, and that is going to do it for the inning, folks. So Mets give up another home run, but they're only down by 2 as we head now to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time, folks. Let's see if the Mets can get a rally going. Roy, do you think the Mets hit 3 home run in the bottom of the 7th? I'm not going to bet on them hitting 3 home runs in the bottom of the 7th, but I hope they do some damage, no less. I really do. Be nice. Who's due up for the Mets? Looks like VR. Looks like VR, Guillorme, and one other person that I just can't see. VR, Guillorme, and Almora Jr., as long as there aren't substitutions. It's just relievers that make me nervous. I agree, Larry. I wholeheartedly agree. Yes, Mitchell Trubisky is a quarterback, yes. I was just checking social media for any updates, guys. Again, thank you all so much for being here. This has been a fun stream. I know things have died down a little bit just because the Mets don't have the lead anymore, but especially if they get the bat and start to pick things up, then we'll see if this game can actually start heating up. So time will tell. I'm still having a lot of fun, no less, and I'm looking forward to the video that I'll be having out as long as I have enough time following today's stream and prior to the next stream that I'll be doing on Richie's channel at Mets Media for our weekly Mets talk. I'm talking about all the spring train stuff. So I hope you guys look forward to that. It's going to be a good one. He would be backup. Yeah. Yeah. No, Josh Allen's one of the better quarterbacks in all the game. It's not like he's going to be competing with Allen. They're showing people dancing at the spring training game right now. It's kind of funny. They're bumping. NL should have kept in the DH. I wholeheartedly agree. We have the league to blame for that one. Now Kyle Finnegan is in to pitch for the Nationals. His pitch. And it's going to be a called strike. 95 miles per hour there for Finnegan on VR. 0-1. People need to realize that Sandy and Steve said that they want to build for the short term and long term. Not extending Lindor would go against their plans. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Sam. It would completely go against their plans. It really would. VR, big swing and miss there on the breaking ball. It's 0-2 quickly on the count. Richie and I are doing the live stream at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern time is when we're going to be streaming. 1-2 on the count out of VR here. And the pitch. And VR strike swings right through that fastball at 97 miles per hour. And that's another K for the Nationals. So VR, who has continued to be hitless on the day, another strikeout his way, unfortunately. Luis Gourmet is up at the plate, 0-2 on the day, but he's been making up for it with his stellar defensive play. I love the fact that Gourmet doesn't wear any gloves, too. He's crazy. I love it. And he sets and the pitch. And that's going to be just up and out of the zone. So 1-0 on the count now to Gourmet. And Finnegan sets a pitch. And Gourmet almost half swings. He doesn't go around, though. So 2-0 on the count now. I feel like you could hear a pin drop right now because of just how quiet. I know that you guys aren't physically talking to me, but it just I think because of how dead the Nets game is right now, too, though. Things are just like quiet. They're mellow. I don't know. It's a completely different vibe from the first half of the stream. It's funny, though, how much a game can change the mood of everybody, though. Seriously. It's because that's how I feel. Leo, no need to apologize, buddy. I appreciate you being here as always. And that's a fastball right down the lane. 2-2 on the count. But what about the Rangers winning 9? I know. That was insane, Leo. I talked about it a couple times. But yeah, in a nutshell, is truly a game that was as lucky as ever on St. Patty's Day. That's all I can say. Just amazing. Zibanejad popped off. Finally, talk about a breakout game. Literally the best game of his career. Bigger than his 5-goal game he had last year. I would argue. Because he did that all in one period too. But just fantastic. Just amazing. That's all I can say. I had so much fun doing my video on it too. 3-2 now, full count here to Yorme. Feel like the New York media needs to stop asking Lindor. Yeah, they're never going to stop though, DJ. You know, they're paid to do this stuff. They're going to keep doing it. You're a Penguins fan? That's okay. I know you're a Steelers fan though too, so that's cool. Yorme, up at the hands, fouls that one off. Still full count. Do I think Steve should bring back the black jerseys? Yes, and I feel fairly certain that the Mets already have. They're just waiting to announce it. Hey, Roy, what's up? Are they using the less juice balls in spring training? What's up, Ed? Hope you're doing well. And to my knowledge, they are. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that they're doing stuff different this spring, where they're like condensing the balls, like that, something along those lines. Because I remember the MLB reporting it prior to spring training starting. And Gourmet strikes out swinging there, reaches for that fastball. That was basically out of the zone, it looks like. And now 2 away. Finnegan's looking strong for the Nationals here. So, yeah, Mets are still down 3-1 as we're in the bottom of the 7th. Really was hoping for a rally to get going. Again, anything can happen with 2 outs, but we'll see. We'll see. Do I know how much the Indians offered Lindor? The belief is that the Indians didn't really do much past $200 million at all. I think $200 million was like their max, which is about $100 million off of what he's looking for. So take that as you will. Almora Jr. at the plate. Has yet to have a hit today. The pitch, and that's going to be fastball down the lane, right around the outside corner. 0-1 on the count. Oh, thank you so much, Earl. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go Mets indeed. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you again so much for the kind words. It means a lot. Almora 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. And it's going to be fastball up. 1-1 on the count now. Almora's had a solid spring for the Mets. I'm thoroughly looking forward to him coming off the bench at times for the Mets too. He's going to get plenty of at-bats this year, or at least late inning, defensive replacements. So I'm excited to see him. I am. That's going to be right down, misses the strike zone there on the breaking ball. 2-1. Hello. How's it going? Oh, yeah. What's up, Mars? How's it going, buddy? Happy to have you back. There's a pitch. And Almora takes that. That's going to be a bloop. Perfect. So Almora gets a single his first hit of the day, and this inning continues. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if the Mets can get a little rally going. So Almora Jr. is out of the game. He's going to have a runner come on. Mallex Smith is going to take his replacement out in center field and run for him on first. So 2 out, Smith on first, and Brandon Drury's up for another at-bat. I think Lindor has 30-30 potential. I do too. I don't think he's going to get 30 bags this year, but he has potential, yes. And Drury gives a soft chopper to short, and that's going to end the inning. So Mets weren't able to get a rally after Almora gets his single there. And Nationals still have the lead, 3-1, as they head to the top of the 8th. And again, just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just looking up something regarding the Mets tickets. I've been trying to get some information this entire time while streaming. For 3, Wardy, the Mets win the game. I hope so, Nick. I hope so. I really do. That's all. I really hope so. It would be nice if they get a comeback. It's seeming less and less likely. I had a feeling the Mets might lose today's game, but again, we'll see what happens. You fractured your finger. What happened? And the top of the 8th is about to start, folks. But what happened? Edwin Diaz is in. All right, we haven't seen Diaz in a little bit, I feel like. So that'll be nice to see him again today. I say no. DeGrom said the stitches are wider on the in the air view. Are you just talking about the difference in the baseballs? How do you fracture your finger, though? I'm sorry to hear. Are you jammed it on a baseball really bad? Oh, I mean, at least you did it playing baseball, but I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I've jammed my finger from baseball, too. That never fun. Sorry to hear that. 0-1 on the count, though, to Garcia here. For some reason, the Mets just seemed to get in a groove, the 8th and the 9th. To an extent, yeah, they definitely normally have late inning rallies a lot. How to watch a fuzzy video, as you should, no problem. My favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much, Aiden. You know I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for the kind words. Always do appreciate it, my guy. All right, and now pitch by Diaz down and in, 2-1 on the count. Garcia takes a fly to deep center, and it's caught there by Mallex Smith. Good catch. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm saying from DeGrom's interview that the ball is slightly different. The stitches are wider. Oh, you're just saying overall that the ball has its differences. Okay. 1-0 on the count here to Hernandez, who had a home run earlier opposite field off of Juris Familia. It's 1-1 on the count. Diaz at 99 miles per hour now. You almost dislocate your finger. I put it back in place. Oof. Oof. Nasty. Nasty. Why do people post the Alec Martinez goal and ruin my day? You gotta not let it ruin your day. You just gotta be the bigger man, you know? Yeah, I know Carrasco strained his hammy. Yep. There was a lot of belief that he might miss the opener as it is. So if he's just missing the opening, like if he misses like 1 or 2 starts, it's not the end of the world. You know, I just hope it's nothing more than a simple like grade 1 strain. Diaz just hit 100 miles per hour there. 2-2 on the count though. Diaz hit 100. I know. You'll love to see it. Okay, and there's a single right up the middle. So Diaz gives up a single. Hernandez, who now has a home run and a single on the day. Solid outing for the 32-year-old rookie. Andrew Stevenson is now at the plate for the first time today. So Mets still down 3-1 here in the top of the 8th. Diaz just gave up a single to Hernandez. Stevenson at the plate, and there's 1 out. That's going to be a called strike right down the lane. 0-1 on the count. And the pitch? That's going to be down and in. 1-1 on the count now. Any news on the DH in the NL? No. It looks like that there won't be a DH for the NL this year, sadly. It's very frustrating. I think Familia would have the better season between the two, 100%. 2-1 on the count now to Stevenson. That's going to be a fly ball, but that goes foul. So 2-2 now on the count. Runner goes Stevenson, hits one to the outfield, and it's caught there by Malik Smith. So Hernandez has to go back to first. Now there are 2 away. Nice catch there by Smith. So Diaz has given up 1 single thus far on the day, and 2. 1 was a fairly deep fly ball to center field, and the other one was decently deep, but not as bad. Sam McWilliams going to be on the opening day roster. As of now, no. He was actually just sent to the not the AHL. Oh my God, it's Sam Rosen. Excuse me. No, he was just sent to AAA. So he may start the season with them still, but it's unlikely. Hopefully he's not in the minors too long though, because I really think he's going to impact them plenty this year. 1-0 on the count now. I am an NFL guy. I just don't follow it as much, Aiden. Football used to be my favorite sport when I was younger, but baseball and hockey over the past couple of years quickly took the reins. I would say over the past 3-4 years, it's like been invested in them by far more than football. Oh, that's going to be opposite field hit, and it is juggled there with Ferguson. So that's probably going to bring in both runs. Or not. That's bizarre. So Hernandez, who really could have gone home, he was on first base by a bobble there by Ferguson. He looked back too long, and runners are now on the corners with 2 out. Sorry to say, but I've been watching Familia pitch since rookie ball, and I still believe he has no control. That's it. That's when you know there's a problem, right, Earl? He struggled with control his whole career. We know that much. Here's a pitch by Diaz, and that's going to be fouled away. Mets should trade for Julio Urias. He's beast. He's a beast. I know Urias quite well. I wish we were able to make content back in I agree. Again, though, we're gonna have our own like new runs to be excited about and make content for. 0-2 now on the count. Bill, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Guys, hype in the chat for Bill Roberts. Unbelievably kind. Great Mets coverage. God bless you. God bless you too, my friend. Thank you so much for that. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much, Bill. Very kind of you. That goes right back in the channel if you don't know. So it all goes to good use. And there you go. Diaz strikes him out with the slider, so get some K-hype in there. So Diaz gives up a couple hits, was otherwise unscathed. And just like that, the Mets heading out to the bottom of the 8th. Still down 3-1. And thank you all so much again for chiming in. I hope you guys have been enjoying today's stream. We're right around 100 likes, so thank you all so much for smashing those buttons and hitting that subscribe button as well. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll be right back. I just got to use the restroom again, folks, but I'll just be 1 second, so bear with me. No, I just heard you. I heard you stumble. I didn't know what. Are you okay? Okay. Yeah. It's okay. I don't care that I forgot to mute. Let's see. Just got back from work. Solo home runs killing us again. More important, our offense is absent. Well, Jesus, thank you so much for being here, my man. A lovely member here on the channel. Thank you kindly. But to follow up on that, you got to realize the Mets don't have their normal lineup out tonight. It's not like it's all their starters. And even if it is, it's spring training. Don't put too much stock into it. You know, I honestly didn't think that the Mets were going to win this game. I know that there's still time, but if they win it, I'll be surprised because I know that the Nats had their better starters out today than the Mets did. Solo home runs do hurt for sure. Familia giving up a home run did not help. Loop giving up a home run didn't help, but I'm more concerned with Familia than I am with Loop. And Nito's now at the plate, and Nito fouls that one off right by his hands. Peterson is now pitching for Todd Peterson is pitching now for the Nationals. If you guys hear some noise in the background for a short time, I apologize. That's because I have a bunny as she is currently drinking water, and it's normally pretty loud when she drinks it through her cage. Yeah, Carrasco hurt his hamstring today running during his sim game. Hopefully he isn't out long term. I'm really hoping that the MRI just shows like a grade 1 strain, so he's out maybe, just the first week or two of the season. Hopefully nothing serious. Two one on the count now to Nito. And Nito goes right into the second baseman there, but it is still caught and carried, and that's going to be one away. Who will have a better year, Familia or Betances? Like I said, I think Familia would. And who's number 2 I like for football? It's tough, honestly. I like the Giants and the Jets kind of like almost equally. Because I'm not, the New York football teams aren't my favorite teams. So I'm mutual about both of them. So I probably say them next after the Steelers. Now here comes the pitch, and that's going to be down and away. 2-0 on the count. Fargas is at the plate. He's in as a replacement here. He'll probably be, I'm trying to think Fargas. I'm pretty sure he's outfield too. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, here's a pitch, though, and that's going to be fastball up. 3-0 now on the count. No, he isn't the game, but I'm wondering your thoughts on McNeil's struggles. Is something to worry about? I think McNeil, I said this earlier, I think McNeil is just being a little too home run happy. He built more muscle this offseason. He golfed like never before. He's pulling the ball more. McNeil, in my mind, reminds me plenty of how he was to start the season in 2020, where he had a big slump the first 2 weeks. And then he still was consistent after that, but I think he's just going through that same thing. I just hope that McNeil doesn't focus too much on power. That's my biggest worry with him. He's a contact hitter through and through. The home runs will come naturally, but I think he's really reaching at times when it's not like him. Yes, he's an aggressive hitter from the go. He normally swings that first pitch, but still, he's pulling the ball too much. You can tell he's not locked in currently. So I think all those factors are going in. 1-0 now at the plate for Peterson, who's pitching to Ferguson. Do I think Jets trade Darnold? Yes, I do. How long we think Carrasco out? Hopefully no more than just the first week of the season. But again, we won't know until we find out results from his MRI on how serious the hamstring strain is. Fargas, big swing and a miss there on the breaking ball, 2-1. And that's going to be a chopper there. And just like that, that's going to be a double play. So Mets are 3 outs away from losing this one of the Nats as they head to the top of the 9th. Oh, thank you so much, Jesus. I really appreciate you, my friend. Again, just having you as a member on the channel means a lot. If you guys are interested in becoming a member at all, please know that I do have that link in the description down below as you get certain exclusive perks that will be more relevant as we head into the season. But, thank you so much, Jesus. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day, buddy. So I'm just trying to think because I got to check on my tickets because I bought them through SeatGeek. So I'm still waiting on an email that would be coming from, I believe, the Mets or the MLB to say that, the tickets, the order's confirmed, but I need to get a separate email saying that the tickets are set. So because of the update coming out now with the fans, I'm wondering if I should email the Mets or SeatGeek about it. I feel like the Mets are the ones that would actually know. I know. Let's see. I know we are losing because you don't have your lucky jacket on. Larry, I haven't worn the jacket for like any of the spring training games outside of one, so I don't think that's too true, to be honest. Yeah, I normally don't wear the jacket for these streams just because it gets hot in my room, and I would prefer not to be uncomfortable in that denim jacket the entire time. I always wear it for my videos, and some streams I wear them. I wore them in like all streams during the off season, but that got a little out of hand. It got uncomfortable quick. I see baseball. It's a great day. I couldn't agree more, Jesus. Yeah, it definitely can cure like seasonal depressions, whatever it may be. Yeah, there's so many things to be grateful for when you have baseball. 162 game season doesn't get any better than that. Bought Mets tickets a few weeks ago. How do I know when they will be good to go? Yeah, I think you should just email whoever you bought the tickets from, Mikey, because that's what I think I have to do. I really hope SeatGeek doesn't scam me because I bought my tickets from there like a month ago. You worry. How are things going, man? Hear the news about Carrasco? I know it sucks. Yeah, not happy about the Carrasco news, but I'm hoping it's just a simple grade 1 mild strain and that it won't be anything serious. Oh, Blacklist Outdoors. I will give you my email, my buddy, in the last video I did because I think you commented. I just didn't get a chance to answer the comments on that video yet, and I'll give you my email through there. So if you go back to my last video that I posted yesterday, I will put in the comments in reply to your comment my email for you, and I'll do that actually in 1 second. So let me know if you get it. I'll do it right now. And I 1-1 on the count to Jordy Mercer, who's batting for the Nationals. I hope so, DJ, knocking on wood. I really hope so. They're normally good for opening day. All right, that's going to be Mercer hit that ball deep to center field, almost right center, but it's caught there by Malik Smith, who's had plenty of work since coming in. And Trevor May is off to a solid start, 1 away. What's up, Extreme Red? How's it going, buddy? Yasmani Tomas now at the plate. 1 away here in the top of the 9th for Trevor May. Own 1 on the count. May hitting 95 miles per hour there on the fastball. Okay, I commented it on Blacklist Outdoors. So let me know if you got it. Here's pitch number 5 from May, and that's going to be a fastball that just misses. 1-1 on the count, 96 miles per hour there. If you go the same day, you're not going to get good tickets. At least for a lot of the games I'm trying to go to. I as much as I enjoy just going to the game, I enjoy going to the game and actually having like good seats. I like being up close if possible. Hey, we're new to the channel. How's it going, Delano? I appreciate you being here, my friend. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for chiming in. I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, no, we've been doing this stream. I'm giving my play-by-play. I'm going to have another Mets video out following today's stream. And I'm also going to be doing and that is another K, a backwards K there for Trevor May. So hype in the chat. May gets his first strikeout of the day. You'll love to see it. But yeah, so I'm going to be having another video out following today's stream. And then I'll be streaming on Mets Media's channel for our weekly Mets talk, breaking down everything there is to know about spring training with Richie at Mets Media. So make sure to chime into that if you're interested. Do I know you from? Man. It's the Knicks. Oh. Delano. I might. I don't know, Delano. I have to be honest with you. I'm blanking. Should I know this? Is that my point? 0-1 on the count now for May. Mets didn't play any small ball in the World Series. Why are we talking about? Let's not talk about a negative, right? Let's talk about positives. Social media handles for Twitter. I don't use Instagram, but Twitter, it is the same as my YouTube name at WardyNYM. A good note. I was at game 786. That's a great note, Earl. That's a great note. I just talked about that game 7 and that overall series in my video yesterday. It was fun doing a breakdown on that. 1-2 on the countdown for May. Here in the top of the ninth. 2 out. And the pitch? That's going to be a fly out to right field. And Ferguson catches that one, and that's going to end the inning. No problem, buddy. No, thank you again. I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can for the whatever email you sent. You almost caught Strawberry's homer? That's fantastic. To say I'm jealous is an understatement. All right, guys, here we are heading to the bottom of the ninth. The Mets are 3 outs away from losing this one 3-1 in the Nationals. We'll see if they can get a rally or something going. Odds are they're probably going to lose this one today, but it's not the end of the world. Again, I had a feeling that they would lose this one, given the lineup. So, and batters up are Tovar, Smith, and Maxwell. Yeah, I don't necessarily see a rally going. Thanks so much for asking. Yeah, you can definitely follow me on Twitter if you'd like, or reach out to me, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I mean, I spent some cash for some nice ticks. I just hope that I still get those tickets because now the Mets came out with like an updated ticket plan. I really, really hope they don't cancel the ones I bought. It's going to frustrate me. Mainly because if they're canceled, I get refunded, but if I'm not able to get those same seats again. So that I'm just praying that's not the case. Waiting for a rally. LGM, absolutely, Jesus. Me too. Fingers crossed, right? You feel a Smith homer? You feel a Malik Smith homer? That's a bold take. You met Strawberry years later and told him the story on how me and my boy snuck in the World Series Game 7, almost catching his home run, and he laughed so hard. You snuck into the game, Earl? Granted, I feel like it wasn't all that difficult back then. Like, people still sneak into games today, but you actually snuck into Game 7? My guy. Oh, my. That's insane. How? What did you do? I want to hear your master plan now. Is this like an Ocean's 11 mastermind here that we're having? Like, what is it? We're in the bottom of the ninth, folks. Mets down 3-1. They need to get 2 runs in, or that's going to be the ball game. Jose Peraza is now at the plate. Getting his first at bat of the day. And Peraza takes first pitch he sees right to center field, and it'll be out right on the warning track to Stevenson. So good contact, but just not enough. And 1 away. Mets win today. Hope so, Delano. They're 2 outs away from losing today. Center field gate opened up right after the start spangled banner to let the horse out, and me and my boys ran in and never looked back. Earl, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic, Earl. I commend you. Tip of the cap to you. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Mazika's now at the plate. First pitch. That's going to be strike right down the lane. Sad about Cookie? Yeah, I know. Again, I just hope it's nothing long-term. That's all. As long as it's nothing significant, we'll be fine. Mazika fouls one off to the first baseline. 0-2. Sure, I didn't buy anything until they had everything set in stone. IPNC Park on the docket as well. They have limited capacity. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I need to check my tickets. I just hope I hope I don't have to rebuy them, because if so, then it messes up all my plans. All right, Mazika gets a single. There you go. It goes through two, not just one, but two guys looking like in the shift there. Mazika still pulls that chopper of a single down. And wow, that's funny. That's funny. Tell that story over and over. Got a chance to share it with Mookie, Hojo Strawberry, and Keith Hernandez. Oh, there you go. You got everyone that you needed, basically. That's fantastic. So one runner on, one out, and now swing and another single. Just like that, the Mets got two guys on. Hager, who has hit pretty solid, has a couple bombs this spring training for the Mets too, gets on. And just like that, the Mets have two runners on. The Mets have two runners on. They have the scoring runners on currently to get this thing tied. So we'll see what happens. Wow. Wilfredo Tovar now at the plate for the Mets. Who's ready for a double play? Stop. You're probably right, but stop it. All right. The pitch. And that's going to be missing wide big time. 1-0 on the count. The lineup today is hilarious. I mean, it wasn't a terrible lineup. It didn't have all the starters, but it wasn't like bad. But the lineup right now is fine because it's all the late game replacements. Bye, where you got to go. No problem. Elf GM, LGR. Have a great day too, Leo. Appreciate you. Came home right on time. Hopefully, yes. And Tovar grounds into a double play, just like someone had to put it into existence. And that's going to end the game. So we got to call out. Who is it? Who said it first? Who said double play? Who said a double play? I forget who said it. DJ Gaming. Everyone boo DJ Gaming. Boo this man, like the meme. Got it. Boo this man. Seriously. Oh, you hate to see it. So the Mets lose today's game 3-1 to the Washington Nationals. That was a rough one, but thank you all so much again to everyone that chimed in. It was fun, no less. And guys, stay tuned again for everyone right here. I will have a video out within the next hour. And then at 5 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live on Mets Media's channel for our latest segment of Mets Talk as we break down everything there's to know about spring training, who's hot, who's not, the current extension talks between both Lindor, Conforto, and others, so much more. So guys, make sure to chime in at Richie's channel at Mets Media at 5 p.m. Eastern time sharp. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you all so much again for chiming in today's stream. I hope you all have a great day. And just thank you all so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. So smash those buttons as always. Expect more great Mets content later today and a live stream on Mets Media's channel for our latest episode of Mets Talk. So thank you again, guys. Black Host Outdoors. I look forward to talking to you soon. I look forward to seeing you there at that stream as well. So thank you again, guys. Mets lose this one 3-1 today, but it's not the end of the day for content here at WardyNYM. So have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.